Good morning, everybody. Welcome to week 6 of the Summer Skirmish. I'm Zeke, and this week we are joined by none other than Dr. Lupo.
That's me.
Oh, look
again,
at me.
still, just like yesterday. Nothing changed.
Whoa, you're here, back again.
Crazy, right?
How you feel for day 2?
I slept, and I'm excited for video game.
Video games. You want to talk about some of the changes we've made? Obviously, there's a few things that are different.
Absolutely. There's, is it possible to get the zoom in? Is it just a nice zoom in on that little logo? Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
That says Twitch Rivals, which is why this weekend and next weekend is a little crazier than normal. All right, we're very, very focused on the entertainment side. And like I said, the schedule this weekend, next weekend is a little different than what it has been in the past. And let's take a second and talk about that. Just so everyone, get your notepads out, write it down. Okay, yesterday we had the first 5 games for both Europe and North America. And today we're starting 9 a.m. Pacific. That's like right now with Europe. All right, we got 5 games for Europe today. We'll take a break. And then at 2 p.m. Pacific this afternoon, we'll do the 5 games for North America and repeat this pattern for next weekend. Pretty simple. Look at that. It's like it's on a graphic on your screen right now. I just checked.
You got to write it down. Remember, it's PST, so how can people find out what that time is for them?
It's crazy. Have you ever heard of Google, Zeke?
I have never heard of Google.
It just came out. You can look things up. Try it.
But just like every week, we swap things up, and this week we're going with a modified format of the Kingpin format itself. So the format itself is kind of staying the same. First of all, we're playing 5 total matches, and players are fighting for the most points. Eliminations are worth 1 point. If your duo can find 7 or more eliminations, you activate Wrecking Ball for next game. So for that game, your points will be doubled. If your duo finds a Victory Royale, you activate Kingpin, which means for that next game, your points will be tripled. We've seen some people really utilize these modifiers to just jump up in the standings. And, of course, the prize breakdown here. Now, the modification we've made is the way the prizes are handed out, and that's basically at the end of the game, we hand out prizing, whereas before it was kind of at the end of the tournament. Now it's at the end of every game, so every game is like a fresh slate. So you get, players can always, whatever happens in the previous game, get a fresh slate, get a fresh do-over, and they can play their hearts out.
It's a restart for everybody. Feels really nice. That means, like, if you're going into a game, maybe you have a bad 1, a bad 2, a bad 4, as would probably happen with me. You get an opportunity to kind of wipe the slate clean, like you said, and give it another shot for the next game. You know, pretend everything before that didn't happen. It's like the fresh start to a stream. If I have a bad start to a day, there are days where I will run the intro again.
Yeah,
because it's like it never happened, guys.
Just
never happened. Don't clip it and don't send it to anybody. That way, there's no proof.
We also have a little bit of a different lineup coming at us from the EU, so let's take a look at some of the participants that will be joining and playing. Yesterday, we saw the likes of people like Sevenos.
Sevenos?
We're going to make this joke all day.
It won't get old.
All day.
Sorry, it won't get old. No, Sevenos and Loya, an excellent combination from yesterday. Marcotte and Ameson's also, they put up some crazy numbers in a bunch of the games. There's a lot of really solid players across the entire roster, which is really kind of scary for anybody that's involved in this, because every single engagement you have to take seriously. I feel like the Solary guys, there's 4 of them from Solary here.
Yep.
They all played exceptionally well yesterday. Jarl and Power from Fnatic as well. Tons of players. And you even mentioned Le.
Oh,
the name's just fun to say, man. It's just fun to say.
Look at that. We got some rogue people.
I know them still. What? I didn't forget them. Gamru and Alex working with Zacubus and Dark there was hopefully they can put up some solid numbers today so I don't have to scold them yet again. I did. There were some DMs sent. I'm going to be honest with you. A tear was shed, maybe. All right, but we'll hug it out. Everything will be fine, I promise.
For you guys at home, let us know how you're enjoying the action. Hit us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. What do you think of the format? You saw some awesome games yesterday. Maybe you're watching fresh games today. What do you think? What do you wish was different? Send us your favorite clips. We'll watch those. Talk about how amazing this guy is. The answer is very. Don't forget. But we actually have a clip, Lupo, that came in. We want you guys to take a look at. So let's actually watch this together.
Oh, man.
This young man is feeling the burn. Let's see if you know how to feel the burn. Your forehead. Let's go.
You guys, where do you find these things?
Looking good, Sandy. Look at you on top of that tower of brick. Feels
Listen,
good.
okay, Sandy.
$4.99, 6 months straight.
6 months, $4.99. It's true what he said, okay, folks. Just buy that workout video.
Could you please join me in a quick workout? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's get inside.
Derek.
Oh, yeah. And work it. Yup. Do these moves as I'm doing them. I'm punching the air. Act like enemies are attacking you, or you're gonna get mugged in New York City. Oh yeah,
Are we synced on your screen?
we are indeed. It's absolutely perfect.
Well, I know how to say.
Yes, this is my life.
Feel it, Derek.
I'm feeling it, Sandy. Feels good.
Feels good, Sandy.
Woo!
Okay.
Let me in there and work it.
Oh,
work it.
yes.
It just
working
doesn't
out on
stop,
the
does
go,
it?
Folks. Take notes. Look
Now
at
here's
these
the question,
moves
Lupo.
burning fat
Where
in the
can we
shopping
buy
cart.
your workout
Good
video?
pushing
Listen,
there,
I
Sandy.
need
Keep it
this
going.
video.
Going
Twitch.tv
downhill,
/
uphill,
Dr.
it's
Lupo.
like
Just
doing
going over
stairs.
there and just
All right,
take a look.
at
It's
this. Look at those
dude,
calves.
like I said,
Feel the
17
calves
easy
burning.
payments of
Oh, yeah.
$16.99.
Join the
That's all you
gym.
need.
So fine in a nice curve. Burn it out.
I thought you were going to stand up there for a second and start doing it too.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was inspired to do just that.
Wow.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. So I also picked up both these skins for this reason. I just haven't had time to play to do that exact thing that you're doing. So you beat me to the punch.
Epic has put a number of skins in this game that give everybody an opportunity to do some really ridiculous stuff. But something about these 80s, like the workout, it's just it happened naturally. We couldn't stop it. Me and Marcel. Oh man. And that was a grouping of 3 clips too. And I want you to know that whole night. It went on like that the entire time.
The entire time.
We physically could not stop making the jokes.
That's amazing.
The skins are just too perfect, man.
You know what's funny too is because I work for Epic, I actually saw those skins a while ago, and then I was like, these are really awesome. Like I can't wait for people to like get their hands on them. And then immediately I saw that emote played.
Oh man.
And I was like, oh, we are taking it up to the next level. And now I'm happy to finally have them. As
17
part of my
easy
collection.
payments is $6.99.
Oh wait, I thought it was $16.99.
It changes every second, Sandy. Okay. Derek here. We're just trying to make it so that we don't have to get kicked out of our apartment. Okay. We're trying to pay rent. That's part of life.
So what are you excited, man? Are you excited for today? What are you hoping to see? We saw an amazing set of games yesterday. 5 from Europe, 5 from EU. What do you think players have learned?
I think that this time around, I want to see people building my name made out of wood.
Ooh.
At a minimum, every single game, at least 2 teams. If they're not doing it, then clearly they're not dedicated to the good cause of supporting the stream.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
Totally kidding. Now, build fights are going to be exceptional, and I have a feeling that we're going to see some coming up in just a second, right?
I think so, because we're hopping into our first game of the day. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we were only playing
What
5
hat
matches.
is that? I'm sorry. What? Excuse me?
That looks like an animal.
Did he skin something and is wearing it on his head? What's
There it is.
I can't tell what it is, but he looks majestic. Is it a gopher?
Is that a little skull up on the top?
Bunny rabbit? Is he a Pokemon? I don't know. I have no idea. He's an exotic creature of some sort, but they're flying it and tilted, and it looks like he's got a number of other players.
Oh my
minimum one
gosh.
other team coming in here. We saw on the NA side.
Oh, he's
this ended
taking damage, Lupo.
oh, before he even landed.
That is not the way you want to start the game.
Whatever
Hey,
that-
I haven't even touched down. Let me take 30 damage.
Whatever that thing is, I feel like it's an endangered species now because he's already been shot at. You see the trap placement right there at the bottom of the stairs. He's trying to bait people into it, just like, hey, don't worry, everything's fine. You already hit me. You should come over here and push. I promise, I didn't put a spike trap up.
And then immediately they take 150 damage, and they are immediately sent back to lobby and triggered.
Big oof. Big oof.
Dude, this is that other cool skin that came out very recently. Whiteout with the katana.
Gotaga and Miklau landing pretty close to Lucky Landing. There's this little like temple to the northeast side. This is actually kind of a common drop if you're saying, hey, I want to push into Lucky, but I don't want to land in Lucky because there might be somebody else there. You'll often see people drop here because you can have 3 chest spawns in this tower all at the same time, which is crazy. It's very dense for loot in one building. But it is super tall, and you kind of risk taking damage to the knees if you fall too far. Just saying, look out, Tim.
Yeah.
We'll see here. But yeah, this it's an opportunity. You can see they landed split, so I'm betting nobody else landed Lucky. They probably didn't see anybody flying in, so they said, you know what? Let's just claim the entire place. Nobody's here yet. This is our home and native land.
Dude, this is the way you want to start the game. You find 2 half shields, so you immediately start with a 100 shield, and then you find a thermal and an AR and a shotgun. Ammo on top of that, pretty good start.
One of your favorite drops, Flush, down there. Looking for any semblance of new toilets.
Don't tell people, Lupo.
Back over here, Gotaga McLeod. Looks like we're not alone. 84.
Oh, they eliminate Warchi, and I believe that means Dalo has also been eliminated, so they are now out of the first game.
2 early elims for McLeod and Gotaga is already putting them in a good position going forward. If they can push for 5 more eliminations, 5 more points, whether they win or not, they have Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
Early eliminations are going to be. They're so important.
Especially when you're fighting for those 7 elims, right?
Another pair of eliminations here. Paradise back to flush. Really interested in any discounts on porcelain right now.
Yeah.
I know you've been looking. A new throne for you,
Dude, they have a great special there at Flush right now. It is buy one, get 3 free. I'm not even kidding. Stop by
needs
Flush.
that many toilets?
You never know. You just put them in storage, and then that's it.
Just in case.
You head over to the
Rainy day.
container side of the map, and you store them in the containers, man.
I don't think anyone actually does that.
I mean,
I don't think that's true in the slightest.
No one does that.
But
oh God,
Dan and Tinny out here, see if they can clean up just one more. Yep, and there it is.
Ooh, okay. So now they also have 2 eliminations, so they're 5 away from activating Wrecking Ball. This is
Le.
I like this. I like this. So they're landing near the houses up there. What is that place called?
You don't know Risky Reels?
I'm kidding. Of course I do.
How many movies do you see per month?
0.
Really? You need to get out.
Get educated. Get woke.
Okay, you need to get out.
You know what I do like about Risky Reels though is ever since season 5, that part of the map has been like fixed.
Yep.
So now it's just cars.
Yep.
Right? So you literally land and you're like, I have an almost unlimited supply of metal. I'm going to blow up all these cars.
I'm excited for an opportunity. Epic should see this, all right? You have a lot of, like you said, all the cars are out there. Fix the movie screen and start playing YouTube videos of Fortnite on the screen mid-game. I'm sure it's super easy to do, obviously. And that's rough for the Solary guys. Kinstar and J-Biz going down already.
Lay clutching it up and finding 2 eliminations. So is that 2 eliminations or is that 4 at this point?
Well,
I think it's only 2, right?
It's only 2, and you'll see there the squatting was to get the revive going faster. It doesn't actually work like that, but I like to imagine it does so that they have a reason to squat. Okay, the crouching, repeated crouching.
That's it.
Very
when you
important.
crouch very quickly, it adds plus 10% to the revive. So you just do it. Boop, 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 and you're
Internet,
done.
that's not true either.
It's really not.
We are lying to you a lot already today. Streamer, by the way,
Look at that.
Peekaboo taking out Streamer Streamer 527. I've watched that channel quite a bit. Streamer 527 and Streamer 531, both extremely popular channels on Twitch. That's actually, I have no idea who that was. Streamer mode should be off, but it's okay because I'm sure the issue will be resolved going forward.
Yeah.
Amar and Amoson's, these guys both played exceptionally well yesterday. I am interested to see who they might be running into here in Tomato Town. I do miss the giant head atop the pizza place.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, it added character to the game and a little bit of fear because what if he's watching you,
Oh, so you missed the tomato head there is what you're saying.
But I am enjoying the build fight.
Okay. That was Gentside the Vic. We saw him play a few weeks ago and last week, actually. Very good player, but immediately goes down to the likes of Ames and Amar.
We got to see if they can locate the buddy, the friend down below. And it looks like they have stuck in a box right down at the bottom. Might try and edit or build his way out. And that's exactly, you see the structure that's going up. Does not matter. Skyer going down.
Oh, not the Vic.
Ooh, that drum gun.
Yeah, man.
That drum gun, it's so good.
We've seen it, the drum gun putting in work basically all weekend and the last few weeks. And look at this, starting the game with a gold-heavy sniper. Lupo, yesterday we saw a double snipe that was literally probably one of the most unbelievable plays I think I've seen.
It was pretty crazy. It was honestly maybe one of the best plays of the day. That and triple wreck hiding in the attic. Being the snow. I still feel sorry for Hamlin's. I'm really sorry.
I actually got tweeted that clip yesterday, so thank you to everyone that tweeted that clip to me. It was phenomenal. I appreciate you. But look, they took the rifts. Now they're making their way inside the storm, and they. No, don't gargoyle. Oh, wow, so close. And look, so now they're basically third partying, right? Because there's 2 teams fighting. They don't
have to get overly aggressive either. They can just kind of wait it out. Just going for the heavy snipe shots.
Dude, if there's a few things I love about this weapon. One, it's a wow, fine Solary Yoshi with a long-range snipe, 110 meters.
I really shouldn't have said anything about Solary before this. I feel like I jinxed him. I'm taking credit for this. My apologies. They do have the launch pad. If they want to push, they could do it. But right there, you see that they have an opportunity to just kind of wait it out. It's a free elimination. They knocked Yoshi already.
And free loot.
Why not, right? Why not?
It's a pretty good way to start the game, man. And now look at this. What do you call this place? Do you have a name for this place?
We call this Wild West.
Wild West. Interesting. So I've heard a few different names for it. Pueblo. I call it Cowboy Town. It's a good place. Look at this. Loya and Sevenos.
You said it right the first time. Zeke, just stick with it.
Dang it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. He will forgive you, I promise. I'll DM him later. Say, listen, Zeke didn't know any better. All right, Sevenos. I mean, Svenos.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm really excited to see this duo because we talked about it yesterday, but Loya's kind of one of those people that they talk through their strategy. She's always like, hey, this is what I'm seeing.
Oh, no.
This is what, you know, this is my inventory, blah, blah, blah. So I'm actually curious if you want to listen in.
Yeah, let's do it.
2 more
Okay.
in inventory, but I didn't pick anything up, no.
I'll load the chest next to you, right? I've got a med kit, which I'm going to use anyway. Oh, you could have popped shield.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Oh, you could have
Yeah, I
popped
kinda
shield.
freaked out.
You have POV for both of them at the same time now. It's Svenos and Loya. And they're talking about, you know, their strategy for healing on the way in. They're hanging out in the storm. Just kind of laying out
Dragging a shield towards you.
Yep. Oh. And Svenos is juggling a shield and a grenade launcher.
You know what's interesting
love
is
to
that's
see it.
semi-hard to do. If
I'm
you do
healing
it
up, so I
wrong,
can actually
you can really
jump
kind of
back.
trip yourself up.
You ever done it
I
with
got 2
3
on me.
items
I
at the
can
same
actually
time
jump
instead of
back.
2?
No.
It's-
God, have you done it?
I got
Yeah,
2
it's
on me.
it is a
I
struggle.
have 1
Really?
in inventory.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
If I find impulse nades though, man, it's hard for me to give them up.
Just juggle them all. That's right. Over to Gotaga and Mikolau. Do you think there's another player here? Look at
There's
this.
got to be. Or they're really afraid of trees, and I don't think trees are very intimidating. You see here. Yep. Start from up top. Nikolau's not looking too hot here. A little under what? Oh, right on 60 HP actually.
I wonder, do you think you should
Quick
just use the grenade launcher? Just maybe just
Knock
fire
the
a
structure
grenade?
down.
Yeah, just fire at least 1 grenade, right?
Either that or Gotaga's got to get in a position he can kind of put suppressive fire, and that's why he's building up above. Both teammates are there, and Gotaga's getting involved.
Oh, wow. What
One knock.
so that other player has like maybe, what, 10 HP? Yeah, okay.
Almost on the nose. Well done.
Almost on this.
Well
He
done.
hit him for 60, man. That's a good shot. Good shot. Look at this. The Overtaker skin.
Nitros and Rasmussen. Oh, you got a little roof right there on top of you. That almost looked like an opportunity for just a perfect trap placement. He had a can up inside, but it's Tomo and Eric, and Tomo gets thirsted immediately. The elimination point super important.
Opting to walk past the loot. I mean, wait.
They're
Did they just eliminate him? Oh, he's right there.
way down the wall, trying to protect himself.
Oh no, Zytros goes down. That's okay. Rasmussen is here.
1v1 situation.
It's one.
Save your teammate.
This is the tricky part here, right? Because Zytros could get thirsted. Oh, he gets thirsted.
Why'd you say it, Zeke? Why'd you say it?
I'm sorry. It's like I saw the future. I'm sorry.
Oh man. They're stuck. That 1v1's gonna play out back over here though.
Woo!
Already going down up top.
Headshot ham den.
Clean shots.
Finisher her.
So here's the thing about the format, right, Lupo? We're seeing the thirst come out immediately because every elimination matters, right? So the moment that you down a player, you have to basically secure them to get the point. Otherwise, the enemy team could revive that player, and then you don't get the point there. So that's why you're seeing players, like, the moment they go down, it's like, no, we have to make sure we prioritize this because we need that point.
Plus, a lot of these players are extremely rude, obviously, and we do call it Twitch rivals for a reason. Right?
The rivalry is real.
I feel like if you eliminate someone, you get their viewers, right? Isn't that how it works?
What? Look at Gotaga. He's
only.
not wearing a hat today.
I don't know if I'm okay with that.
I miss his hat.
Can someone please get a hat to Gotaga immediately? Thank you. The minigun there, he basically Gotaga said, I don't care about your nerfs. All right, this thing's still crazy. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to win. And he did. The grenade launcher shots, they exploded mid-air.
Oh, my God.
Alito. All right, they're just kids. You can't do that. It's rude.
Look at this. Immediately finds the thirst right there.
What a
Young is
shot,
now
too.
down. That was a great burst there. Back to Loya and Sevenos.
Building up those, the bounce pads, and you build like an instant super tower, but then it gets knocked down and some fall damage.
Oh, those
You
are
gotta be careful with those. Gotta be careful with those.
So now here's the thing. They're fighting in the storm. Not ideal. And once the storm closes, it ticks for 2. They're close enough that it might be fine.
There's multiple teams here, by the way.
This is like classic Svenos, right? Svenos is like just...
I think Svenos just shot Loya. You need to see that. That's probably an accident,
Listen.
maybe, unless there's some frustration there. Could be that too. Who knows? Long range shot is shot.
There you go. So they find that the duo there, but you're saying there might be another.
I think there was a third team.
Okay.
Attempted snipe shot. Chip just seeing if he can poke just a little bit. Chip and Glob hanging out.
20 shield.
They have a chug jug, Lupo. So if anything goes wrong, they're going to be okay.
Or if they want to have a party, they can pour it into a tub and swim in it.
That is a thing you can do in only retail row. Find yourself a chug jug, take it to a tub.
I feel like Flush Factory, because the porcelain, might potentially have a tub down there too.
Tub? No, not a flush. Only in retail.
I'm not a Flush connoisseur like you, Zeke.
Maybe
My apologies.
salty as well. You're right.
You and Flush go way back.
Look at this. 32 players left, Lupo.
This might be one of the faster games we've seen between the 2 days thus far. I mean, the next circle hasn't even moved yet. There's 55 seconds before it does. Granted, Chip and Glob are in a pretty good position here, just north side of Salty. They're on Chimney Rock, as we Nebraskans say.
Yeah, Chimney Rock. Okay.
They have an opportunity to just hang out here, though, for a little bit. Even if whether they get pushed or not, they can move across. They have Dusty to the northeast, which means they have top-down advantage on that. They have Salty to the south, and there's a pretty good chance there's going to be multiple teams fighting there. That's why you see them looking like South 195. You see them looking across to the left a little bit too, just to make sure that there's not another third or fourth team coming in. They just kind of wait it out for a little bit, see if they can pick up a couple elims as people rotate.
It's kind of scary though, because I mean, you just look around and there's just mega structures everywhere, so you're not really sure, where people are, because you can make a decision, right? Like, all right, I'm gonna move, and then suddenly someone edits a wall and there's like a team there, and you're just taking a bunch of shots, right?
Yeah.
And now they start gatekeeping you, so you can't get in the zone. You're taking storm damage. You start taking the chug jug. They eliminate you, take the chug jug, and you're like, why, God, why?
Well, this is the situation I was talking about earlier where, the really, really top-tier professional players will take an opportunity to build my name out of wood, brick, or metal, or all three in-game if they are true fans, all right? All eyes on you, Chip. Get to work. I'm just kidding. Don't actually, but if you build my name, you will probably lose. And then that's on me.
Look, that was aims.
Which means Amar's somewhere around here. The Thirst there. And that was a really quick knockdown.
Yeah.
Very low.
Wow. Wizard with the shots, putting in those clean shots, man.
Alex and Zacubus hanging out here. Just kind of a little bit in from the northeast side of the safe. So only got 40 seconds. The zone's closing in. And they're at the top of this little tower. They can just hang out, talk about their day.
Yeah.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning? Well, I was thinking about maybe the tiers of my opponents. Oh, that's good. Okay.
What, you too? Me as well? Oh, look at that. 161.
One shot.
Woo!
Hunting rifle. You see that I think they're trying to pace the shots simultaneously so that Alex's sniper round from a green hunting rifle would just zip right through and eliminate his teammate. It's not the case.
Man, what a good shot, though. And that's the thing. You talked about it yesterday, but gargoyling, right? You just kind of sit still for just long enough to be sniped.
The craziest thing is that in games like this, it could be considered gargoyling even if you're only standing still for a quarter of a second. Some of these players are so fast that if they see you not moving and they have a sniper rifle out, you are probably done. Very, very quick reactions.
They're going for the build fight.
Bolito kind of pushing up, trying to get up top, trying to match elevation, and the ramp that he built up was not, it was only one layer of wood, so it was just going to get knocked down from either the team up top or a third party almost immediately if they spotted it. You have a knockdown there and get the elimination. Gotta go for the thirst, all right?
Yeah.
Quench your thirst. Take that bad guy out.
Now, here's the interesting thing, Lupo. There's 22 players left. And normally around this time, we see people kind of like establishing where, like, their ground, right? You see people run up, they build 2x1s, 2x2s, and they start to tunnel. But we haven't seen that yet. People are still just fighting everywhere.
It's actually pretty crazy how much more aggressive we're seeing gameplay today compared to people yesterday. By the end of the day, we're either establishing themselves and just turtling up, or even kind of playing outside their wheelhouse and getting right up in the business, we'll say, of opponent teams. Now here we have, there's 21 left. This seems like a pretty standard public match player count for this circle. Maybe a little more than normal. Maybe, all right?
It's anywhere between it's like 18 to 22.
Now, Kevster, remember, hit a pretty wicked shot on the somebody that was running across Loot Lake yesterday.
Yep.
The reaction, those do the emotion. The emotion. So
That's
good.
what we live for, Lupo.
I want him to hit another shot and then flip his table. Someone's coming to say hi, and they flew right past.
Oh, man.
I was up top. What are you doing?
Wow. And he went for the chase and
kind of
took a
cover
shot.
He's got, he has people on either side now. And he knows he's trying to layer up and get back up top.
Now, here's the thing. Would you have made that chase? Or, like, once you see the guys kind of, like, disengaging, would you just say, you know what? I have to maintain high ground?
I would have gone for the jump 360 no-scope, personally.
And you would have hit it, of course.
I feel like it would have been the best, safest call in that situation. But I mean, there's a reason I'm behind the desk today, and they're not.
Well, we felt you were just too good, so we said, Lupo, come hang out with us.
You're far too kind.
Well, you know.
Everyone knows that that's not the case.
Listen, Lupo, it doesn't matter who tears you down. I'm going to build you up, okay?
And I appreciate that. I appreciate
anything for you. 19 players left. Now, here's the thing. We see this pretty consistently, right? At this stage, the Storm is pushing people together. It doesn't matter how many people are there. Once we see this next circle move, this is when typically the player count goes from like 20 right around to 10, as low as 8.
These transitioning circles, like this is the time to be. Oh,
wow.
Kester steps out from the bottom of his tower and gets lasered. That is painful. You'd see a single tear rolling down Kester's face, but it's a valiant effort and good shots from the team that was basically doing Overwatch on his little tower as he moved out.
Yeah. Now look at this. So Starly and Alkin. So Alkin just eliminated him last. So now they're making a push. This is the thing, right? Like, now they're trying to secure their place in the new circle. And now they just draw the attention from, like, pretty much everyone in the lobby, right? Because everyone's going, wow, Alkin's moving. We just saw him eliminate this player. That's Alkin for sure. But look at this. They just let him go up clean, which is strange. Typically, once people start moving, they're like, hey, we got to put shots on those guys. Even if it's just enough to draw aggro from someone else, just long enough, we just need a micro advantage here. And they just let him walk away scot-free. No damage to shield. No one's firing anything, even rockets. Man.
Sounds like an artillery barrage there, too. A lot of rockets coming in. You see somebody in the background of that webcam walking around. Looks like maybe he's looking for his Wheaties or something. Not sure what he's doing. But MZ here, go for it. You see, there he is. Look, he's over there again. What are you looking for? What's the deal? Are you having a yogurt? You realize your buddy's playing in Summer Skirmish right now, right?
He's just
Twitch Rivals. You don't be distracting, sir.
He's ready to, the moment that MC wins the game, he's going to just shout.
There's another guy now.
They want to watch MZ, because MZ is literally a legend.
Does he have a whole management team back there behind him? Is he like the Breakfast Club? What's happening here? They're in here talking about strats to make it look. He's putting a trap down.
The secret.
There's another guy. There's 3 now. How many people are in that room? Oh, they edited down the trap play.
Oh, wait, is that their trap? Oh, okay, it wasn't. So they had the same idea.
If he had potentially even stood up,
he would have taken the damage.
It may have triggered and damaged him.
Yeah, because he was closer up on that hill there, and so his height was in the next grid space, essentially.
It's a good thing he had 15 people behind him to bolster his confidence and not stand up into the trap.
Down to 11 players, Lupo. And look, the Storm moves yet again on the opposite side. So with Season 5, we saw this update, right? Now the circle can move within the Storm, and it forces players to react, forces them to move out of their comfort zone.
It probably makes players feel really sad, too, because they're like, I did a lot of work to get over to this side of the map, and now I have to move again. I was just over there. Why, game? Why? Please be gentle.
And that's kind of like the interesting thing, right? Like at the end of the game, there's kind of like this weird, not weird, but there's like a meta that develops, right? Because you hop up and you go, okay, I have like...
Ooh. Good shots from up above there. He kind of had like a corner peek through a triangle edit right there. The wall had been cut in half diagonally, and so he shot in and got the ankles of Lolito before the zone started moving. That was a really good angle. Wow.
Now he's in the Storm. Look, the Storm is ticking for 10 damage right now.
That's
not
gonna be
like
tough.
this.
His team, there's no opportunity
there is.
for Falcon to come back and even consider the revive. Plus, he's got to push on his own and get inside. And like you said, it's ticking for so much.
Oh gosh.
The Storm might come away with first place on this one with the most eliminations. Jeez. The drop down. Surprise, I have a rocket launcher. No, it's Alex. Excellent rocket play there. Valus claiming another elimination.
Lupo, it's down to 3 players in the lobby. Now, here's the question. Is it a 2v1 or a 1v1v1?
Can't tell just yet, but Valence does have 5 eliminations. His teammate even has just 2. That's 7, and you have Wrecking Ball.
Look at
double
this.
It is a 1v2 situation. And they actually might be stacked on top of each other based on the minimap. As we were saying before, 36 people in the background of that webcam. And
oh, no. Look at that. Leroy immediately goes down. The player above him rockets him. Valence is in a commanding spot right now. He's got high ground. He has no more rockets.
Oh! You played that. 27 HP. Let's fucking go, boys.
Wow.
Wow. MZ immediately turns, runs up the hill, and says, this is our game to win.
He didn't have an opportunity to pick up his teammate for the 4th, 5th, 7th time, however many it was. They were in a tough spot down underneath, but the decision to exit, to push up, and just see what he could do. And he landed the shots perfectly. That was exceptional.
Yeah, especially in most situations, you're kind of like, well, my teammate's down. I want to be in a 2v1 situation. I have to res this guy. Instead, he's like, you know what? I've got this. I'm MZ. Watch this. Are you watching? I'm watching. I'm going up.
I'm watching. I'm trying to watch as much as I can, and I saw it. And so did the 15 people that were behind him.
Yeah.
The webcam.
You see that?
Maybe that's the secret.
You want to know who else might want to see it? Is everyone back at home? Let's go back and take a look at that final moment and see how things unfolded. It's actually, I'm curious to see the people behind him. How did they react? It's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. You got to feel. So here's the thing, right? Now with the Victory Royale, he activates Kingpin. So for next game, it's 3 times points. So every elimination is worth 3 points. So they can either utilize the advantage or they could go down early. It depends, right? So even if they get 3 eliminations next game, that's 9 points hitting the board. That's pretty good. That's going to at least definitely make you top 10.
Now, that win right there, that final play wasn't the only crazy highlight from that game. We have a collection of them from the entire game.
Oh, you mean like highlights?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look.
He's really
You
low.
hear the clingers. Thunk, thunk.
Woo!
Nice.
That was like a shotgun snipe from Loyana Gabby. Jeez. Go Taga, where's your hat?
Look at this. He's still putting in the work, though.
Maybe the hat's not the secret to his power. Maybe we've been wrong the whole time.
Wow. Ooh.
You see the sneaky trap in there? It's kind of
Yes.
like a bait to say, hey, that might be in the box.
Oh my gosh. And Dusty. Look at that. Europe showing up with the sniper shots, man.
We saw Glomb earlier, the very end. He was maybe 5th left, maybe 8th left, and was kind of stuck in the outside there. Chip, the window edit, those fast edits, I can't do it. I've tried, I can't do it. Man, not that fast, man.
That's definitely a way to level up your gameplay, right? It's just learning how quickly you can edit things. Because as you saw, if you own a wall, man, you can make the edit and then have advantage on your opponent.
Even here you see MZ, it's such intelligent play. Excellent shot there, but he's building the ramp, he's putting a ceiling up, he's building a ramp, he's putting the ceiling up, and he's editing his way through his own layers.
Yeah.
As like a protective, it's like a cocoon, right? And at the end there, he burst forth as a beautiful butterfly and won the game.
It wasn't even his final form yet, Lupo.
It was not.
What do you guys at home think of the first game of the day? Hit us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. What are you thinking about this Kingpin format? Are you enjoying it? What do you think you wish could be done differently? Send us your favorite moments from the day, and we'll watch those together. But, Lupo, we're going to take a short break.
Sounds good. I'm excited. Don't go anywhere, okay? I will know if you leave. All right? You don't want to see what happens. It'll be nothing. I can't actually do anything, but I will make you feel bad.
We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Summer Skirmish. We're here in week 6, day number 2. I'm Zeke. That's Dr. Lupo.
Hi. Hey there.
What are you thinking so far after our first game of the day for EU?
I'm thinking that in the break time, if you had an opportunity to play Fortnite on the toilet, you probably did it on your Samsung Galaxy phone or your iPhone. It's beautiful. Do that. It's the most used app on your toilet now.
Also, you're saying you play Fortnite mobile while using the toilet.
Have you played mobile before?
Yeah.
I'm really bad.
Really?
And I'm already really bad, and I'm really bad. Yeah.
What he's saying is he's actually unbelievably good.
It's not even close. Okay.
That's what I mean. I've been eliminated by Dr. Lupo before, and it's this guy. So
I might as well just throw my phone out the window, Zeke. I'm completely trash.
So
You're trash, kid. You're trash.
You trash, kid. What do you think about the format? So I'm really enjoying this format, man.
Kingpin is so far it's been a ton of fun. You have people that are pushing for eliminations. You have a lot of people that are playing a little more aggressive, because especially with this format for Twitch Rivals, because each game is like a fresh start. You have an opportunity to come away with a prize, regardless of how previous games have gone. So if you play out of your mind, you'll see people getting real aggressive.
Yeah,
and that's good. That's entertaining. I think people like watching that. The format, an elimination focused format, is always going to be maybe a little more high octane.
Definitely.
You know, if it were a sport in an official tournament, in like one that probably I can't name, that is very popular on a certain TV channel, it would be in there. All right, it would be very elimination focused. That joke was super disconnected because I wanted to avoid saying anything that would get me in trouble. So there you go.
I agree, though. I really enjoy that. With every game, it's a fresh restart, right? You can very easily say, look, doesn't matter what happened last game. This is a brand new game, and you treat that the same every time. So it's like we saw yesterday, Funk Bomb and Nate Hill. They won literally 2 victory royals back to back, and they had huge advantage. But it was still a fresh game. It wasn't like people were like, man, they're far ahead or anything like that. It was just like, hey, let's just restart. It's fine. Whatever happened, let's play again.
And they played it smart every single time. You see a lot of the players that are coming away with a lot of eliminations are taking advantage of third-party situations where they got 2 teams down below. People are taking shots at each other, especially with a thermal or scope they are. And you just see them tap fire from above and just poke their way and say, hey, I'm the guy up on top of this mountain. I would like that elimination, please. I'm going to claim that. All right, this one is mine. Boop, boop.
There you go. Elimination stolen. What about you?
Secured.
Oh, secured. There you go. What about you guys at home? What do you think about the Kingpin format? Hit us with that hashtag Summer Skirmish. Are you enjoying it? What do you wish was different? Send us your favorite clips and moments, and we'll take a look at them together. One thing I'm really excited that I really hope we see more of are the sniper shots.
Oh yeah, I want another coordinated 2 snipes at the same time on one wall. Hit the guy hiding behind it, right in the forehead.
Yep.
Come away with the elimination. It has to happen. Imagine a game ending that way.
Ooh, the double wall, like when we saw that yesterday, right? Like there was, for those of you that didn't watch yesterday, shame on you, should have watched yesterday. But we had a moment where there was a player hiding in a 1x1. A duo team had the heavy sniper.
Yep.
So one guy fired at the wall, while the second duo team member fired with a bolt or with a hunting rifle. Wall goes down. Literally, bullet comes in, boom, elimination. It was literally in the span of like 1 second. Like it happened. If you blinked, you missed it. Unbelievable.
We could see it in this game happening right now. Game 2. We got Alex and Zacubus flying in a little east side. Looks like they're going on the racetrack. Going to take an ATK for a spin, do some donuts out there. What's the most points you've gotten in an ATK before, Zeke?
In one go?
Yeah.
Yes,
of course.
17,000.
Wow, that's it?
Well, 15,000, like if you get enough hype, 15,000 is like the average, right? So I got a little more than average.
All right, here's what you have to do. And chat, if you're at home and you're thinking, I need to have way more points in a single trick in an ATK than any of my friends. Go to the east edge of Mount Olympus, and you can you can power slide up the edge, and once you get the red sparks and you let that thing fly, you go flying. Plus, you start getting a good spin going, maybe a front rotation too. I've landed almost 150,000 point trick off that before.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The highest I almost landed ever was a 50,000. But I didn't know this at the time, but if you actually miss and you land either on the side or on the top of the golf cart, it goes and then you get a red number. It's nice try, bro. I was very upset. I was like, my first 50K, nope. But look,
dropping in.
This is
great tactical shotgun in the hands of Zach. He's tracking somebody on the top of this little diner. Jumping up.
Nice.
Oh, Sloya!
Svenos is around here somewhere. Playing hide and seeks. Go time. Svenos, where are you hiding, bud?
They know exactly where he's hiding. You
Oh,
hear them
truck.
calling out the truck, but here's the thing: there's multiple trucks. Which truck?
There's a lot of different trucks.
Oh,
Oh, and they found him.
Yep, Svenos immediately taken down by the likes of Rogue Alex and Zacubus. You got to think that feels pretty good for them.
Looks like Zacubus and Svenos were both rocking the gray tack. Gray tack doing more damage than a gray tack right there. That's the bottom of back in Flush. We've seen a lot of engagements out here in Flush.
Flush Factory, yeah, man. Oh, look at this. Lito finds the elimination, and his teammate's okay.
Saving his buddy, man. This is true friendship right here, all right? Not letting your friend get eliminated. Not letting him turn into a statistic, a point. You saw a second ago, there's a little stink bomb fading away at the last second. Evil and High Style pushing up top. Sneaking up in Gamru. Surprise! Hey, buddy. Don't forget, there's another side to this 1x1.
Look at that. Finds both
Thirsted.
eliminations.
That is it. Darksy going down as well. You hate to see it. Well played, boys. Good luck next game. And we have 2 eliminations for High Style and Evil out here. Fatal Fields. Maybe they'll take a second, go for a little horseback ride if they have. Do you think they have horses at Fatal?
They do, but they only come out at very specific times of the day.
That's
They're
very
stables
strange.
there. Yeah. I mean, look, every place has a cool, little neat feature, you know? Obviously, I'm making this up.
Yeah, 100%.
Pleasant Park, there's actually right there in the middle, there's like a little gazebo, lights up at
is.
night, you know.
It is very romantic.
It's a great place to take a date.
If you want to take your sweetheart anywhere and build I have no. Where am I going with this?
I
have
thought you were
no
going to
idea where I'm
go build a #1 date is what I was hoping you were going to say.
Oh, that's Zeke.
See,
That's so
building
beautiful.
Fortnite. Dude, I've practiced.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
The imagery. I feel like you painted a picture for us, Zeke.
There you go. Look at all the shields. All the shields you could ever want, right? Now, here's the thing. Oh, he took a slurp. He's topping off as well? Okay.
I feel like they could want more shields. I mean, it's only 2 minis and 1 full. He could have 2 fulls and 10 minis, Zeke.
And a chug.
And a chug. He could
Find
have
it.
5 chug jugs.
Starly, Alkin, find the chug. I've hidden it somewhere in Pleasant. You've got to find it now.
I don't think that's true either. But you have a little team engagement here. Sneaking up top.
Oh, dude, I love...
It goes down to the SMG spray, that gray SMG. You gotta look out for that thing, man. The shot's coming out. That is 2 more elims.
So, Lupo, I don't know if you saw what happened there, but they utilized the stink pump to separate both team members. They isolate one, and then they turn back. The other guy had to run all the way around the stink bomb, and then they find the elimination there as well.
250 IQ plays.
Oh, that was
Down.
Loki.
Still safe? Oh, still safe. Oh, still safe. Good utilization. That was the opponent's bounce pad too, because you don't take fall damage off those things. You can fly off of mountains. You could jump off of Olympus into Dusty Depot, Dusty Divot, and land on the ground, not take a single point of damage if you use one of those things. That being said, if you accidentally glance off of a tree on the way down, you do in fact take a whole ton of damage. Just so you know, it's happened before.
Lupo, you gotta avoid the trees, man. You gotta avoid the trees.
Jarl and Power going to push on in here and see if they can make, claim this portion of Snobby. Takes Tinny down, which means Dan Hizzle's in here somewhere. He's going to roof himself off, put the little triangle up there, secure the thirst, get that elimination point, and then start looking for the teammate who might be around there somewhere. Maybe closer than you realize.
Look at this. The legendary AR, and Tinny was holding a launch pad, Lupo. On a double barrel? Yeah.
Oof.
Yes.
Streamer
please?
perks? They're real? We'll see. Jarl, please turn them off, okay? You're going to get all of us in trouble. This is a Twitch secret. Don't tell people.
Dan Hizzle by himself all the way in Snobby Shores.
That we were just talking about, because Tinny is who got knocked down and thirsted up top, and I was wondering where Dan ran off to. This little bunny rabbit with the fries on her back, she snuck away. What are you doing down here, little bunny rabbit? And will you share your fries? Please, I'm hungry. Durburger fries, by the way, is delicious.
Dude, a double Royale with cheese and bacon. Listen, stop by your local Durburger. Do yourself a favor. Double Royale with cheese with bacon. And if you're feeling saucy, get jalapenos. Just saying, try it. Trust me.
Are you a fan of a Slurp Juice or a Big Shield when it comes to your Durburger?
Here's the thing, man. Big Shield because it's bigger and well, actually, no. Slurp Juice with the recent updates. They added a little bit of blueberry to it. So
would you supersize it to a Chug Jug?
It depends on how I'm feeling for the day. Usually, yes, though. 100% all the time, every time.
Make sure you bring your Durburger discount card. None of this, yet again, is even remotely real. I apologize, chat.
I bet you people at home, there's got to be like 1 or 2 people at home. They're like, wait, what?
Fixter going down, which means Gabby's still alive in there. Gabby, click on their heads. That's how you win.
She's trying to take the high
Yarro's
ground.
power though, man. This is a good team to try and 1v2 against a Thirst Fixer. They're looking. Actually, I think Gabby did end up going down in the middle. I couldn't see the feed.
So Dan Hizzle's tried to join in the fight. He knows that they were fighting here, and he's just trying to take these players out.
Team number 12 joining the party. Dan says, "You took Tinny out, and I'm upset about it. Look at my face. I'm mad."
Oh, a huge.
That's 3, dude.
You know what, though? There's a chance, just because of the distance, that revive may or may not happen. I bet it still does, which is too bad. It's a valiant effort from Dan Hizzle, but well played to Power and Jarl for just sticking it out. They kind of established, said, Snobby Shores, that's our home and native land, okay? You get out. Right? You get out.
Just like Nick owns Tilted Towers, they own Snobby Shores. You know what?
I don't know, man. After there was a lot of back and forth with Nick, Tilted Towers, and a lot of opponents trying to move in. Red price is going down, and they said, listen, some nice apartments here. This middle building, this big gray one, it's under construction, but I could like, can you pre-order an apartment? Is that even a thing?
Yes.
I don't know that
The
it is.
low price of $5 It's really not that expensive, all things considered.
$5 is actually extremely cheap.
Yeah.
It's a really good deal.
Oh yeah.
McLeod Gotaga way south here, back down to Lucky. There was an Easter Island, the big stone skull here, but it looks like they might have smacked it.
Now here's the thing though, okay, it wasn't that. I thought they were overlooking the cliff. I thought they were going down this mountain, but they're still fine.
They're right up top. They have a rift, and you're going to see them jump in, and they say, nope, we don't really want to take this engagement. Let's get safe. Or they might do the complete opposite of what I just said and fly directly at them.
Oh.
You brave souls.
I mean, it's Miklau and Gotaga. You know, if anyone can do this and get away with it, it's them. We saw them pulling off unbelievable plays yesterday. Look, there's a team right there. It's a duo. Okay, they don't want to take it.
Going left side. We got to get around, and they might build up on top. They're very close to the zone. They might get up on top, the flat surface all the way top. In fact, you see on the minimap, Gotaga is already up there. He might be taking shots down from above just to see if he can, kind of mix it up, get them agitated. Oh, nope, they actually built up top, which means Miklau's got to move up and try and help your teammate. Get in there, brother.
Oh, trying to get the high ground, and
SMG spray coming out.
That's Pate going down. Now, I like that he's being aggressive, and he's leading the charge with the heavy sniper out.
Quick reloads here. Heavy shotty, blue SMG, and a purple AR. A really, really good kit right there. Back over here, flying in. Looks like either a launch pad or, based on the elevation, the rift coming in. That scope they are. This is basically like saying, these are all my eliminations now because I have a scope they are. Who are you? Who even are you? I'm gonna click on your head instead.
Solar Yoshi goes down, Lupo, and now they're trying to isolate both these teams. So they're third partying, and they're looking to split both teams and find 4 eliminations if they can get all 4 players.
Ooh, and the clinger into the drum gun just to spam the roof out, get that thing to go off. There you go, 2 more eliminations.
Yep, so there you go. So I think it was actually only 2, because I think they might have eliminated one other player. So they have 3 total right now.
For those keeping track at home, if you want to take somebody out that's hiding inside their little adorable box, throw a clinger on the outside and then hold down left click with something that shoots a lot of bullets.
Yep.
Good way to do it.
Yep.
See, and you're going to see players favor clingers over like every other explosive device in the game because because of that ability, because you can just stick it on the side, especially on the walls. Not even like this. A ceiling is great, but you can triangle over the top of it. Yeah, kind of double layer. A wall is a wall is a wall is a wall.
Exactly.
So that's that. You throw it on there, and last time I checked, it's still a wall, which means if you shoot it, it's going to explode.
Yep. Dominate, peekaboo. Look at this. It was Lei. Dominate finding a snipe on Lei. Wait, but hold on. Is there another duo here? Now they have to claim the loot that Lei might have had. Looks like there was a gold over there.
Oh. He got a body shot in there, right underneath the branch of the tree. Shoots the tree out. So he has just a good open POV. Here come the nades. Enjoy them. Good luck.
Oh, it is a duo, Lupo.
Looks like Peekaboo lost shield in the middle of that. The teammate on the right taking shots back. Build up. Try not to box yourself in. I do that a lot. Don't feel bad. All right, build back up a little bit more and see if you can locate. You got 2 over there. And 2 nades.
Wait, I think he might have just bounced a grenade into the 1x1. He did.
That back corner.
That's when you like Kobe and just throw it,
Just making a little, making the peeky windows, just seeing who he can see. He's got a bolt action. Bolt action in a situation like this, we're basically at mid game. There's 40 left. Bolt action's still really, really powerful. You won't see a lot of them late game, especially in that build heavy games, because people get stuck on top of each other. They kind of make those layers like they were doing before, and there isn't an opportunity usually to get a really good bolt action shot off. So you're just dropping and spraying out the structure the opponent just built, looking for it.
So this is the opposite side, right? This is the team that they were engaging. One of the players immediately goes down.
He loses his teammate there. Oh, but the zone's coming. He's kind of got to move. The hope, I think, would be get ahead of the zone, try and gatekeep that opponent that just shot you in the back. Big smiles, and you have someone above. This is unlucky. Hopefully you can pull this out. That penguin's still there saying, listen, just, maybe just shoot those opponents, okay?
Just leave your teammate.
We can go out for ice cream later. It'll be fine. Look at my crown. I'm a penguin, okay? I just want to hang out.
You gotta listen to me. Look at my little crown.
I am a penguin. Hey, we want to go on a slip and slide later? I live where it's really cold.
Oh my gosh. Penguin slip and slides.
Zeke, I'm still a penguin. And I still want... Yep, you just shoot over there with that green AR, right?
This is all I can see now is this little penguin.
Yeah. And honestly, I love it. I love every second of it.
Yeah.
He looks like a super nice guy, and he's got a penguin. How can you be sad if you're watching this? If you are watching that channel specifically, sub to this man. Thank you.
So what do you do in this situation, Lupo? Right? You're obviously pinched. There's someone behind you. There's someone ahead of you.
If you're stuck with that many teams around you, most of the time I would get a box of tissues and just start weeping. just cry it out. Zeke.
Just cry it out, hug it out, and say, you know what?
Listen, GG, all right? But that penguin would reinforce my ability to push back against my opponents and see what can happen. But right now, Gotaga, the hatless Gotaga, and Miklau getting elimination. Looks like a pair of them coming with 2 more points. Oh my gosh! Whoa! What a shot! Look at that. Just a quick cut over to MZ. Oh, look, he just shot this guy from 12 miles away. And we're moving on. What a shot there. Chip and Glob now trying to just kind of build up, stay safe against it.
How do you...
Wait,
what?
Ripped her by 176 meters, snipe shot back on MZ. The back and forth here. MZ took out Chip. Glob said, no thank you, sir. That's my teammate. Enjoy this snipe shot.
Unbelievable. I mean, the chops to say, oh, wait, I'm sorry. Where were you? Did you take my teammate out? Okay, sorry.
Oh, no,
you go down.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You leave my teammate alone. Don't touch Chip.
The problem now, though, for Glob is that MZ's at the top of that metal structure. His teammate's got to be up there, so there's no way that the revive doesn't happen.
Yes.
That being said, there's definitely not a big smile on MZ's face right now because he just got shot in it. So there's that. You don't come back from that, okay? There's a lot of good work that can be done to. I mean, good example, the Tomato Man face right there. Yep. That's been reconstructed 15 times actually. He's had a rough life, Zeke. Right? That Tomato Man has seen some things.
But it's okay because at the end of the day, all he knows how to do is smile.
I mean, and he is. It is interesting to think too that he is a delicious fruit-based man.
Yeah.
You realize tomato's a fruit, but that means that you put fruit sauce on pizza. Think about it.
Whoa.
Think about it.
Whoa. Do you know about Pete's Pizza at Tomato Town?
Pizza? Fill me in, please.
Pete's Pizza is also delicious. They have 16-inch pizzas. Great.
Now all we're gonna do today is talk about foods.
I mean, I can't help that there's delicious places to eat at Fortnite.
And triangle building. Eric and Tom pushing into combat here. It was a little bit of a okay. I'm gonna push over here. I got Shaolin time. Let's back it out. Let's rethink this approach. Okay. Let's try again. Maybe a different angle. Maybe use that heavy sniper. Shoot a structure out. Maybe we coordinate a snipe at the same time. I don't actually have a snipe because my name's Eric and I don't have a snipe right now. Just kidding. This is Tomo. Wait.
This is Tomo. Yep.
Well, there you go.
He takes a gigantic... Okay, well, he is going down, but he's fine. He's fine. He's hiding behind the wall here.
95-meter rifle shot. I mean, there's a pretty good chance. Eric should be able to sneak down and save him, though. Right?
I think... Well, here's the thing. They kind of know where he fell. Okay. All right. If he's sneaky about it, he's going to get the revive for sure.
Was that was Miklau attempting a heavy sniper rifle quickscope. I almost wanted him to go for it again right there. He had a good opportunity. He could have whipped the shot super fast and got a body shot there. This thing hits like a bus, even in the body. Ow. Alex JJ going down. Excellent shots from Miklau and Gotaga. Gotaga is kind of stuck in there, and Miklau says, listen, I'll be in the back. I'll just bait you, and I'll take Zacchaeus out too.
Ils ont des pattes.
Really, really good shots. Really good shots. I wanted that quick scope to hit though.
I know. Yeah.
Imagine.
Everyone's using this heavy sniper, and it seems like people are really enjoying it, which is really awesome.
You have to hit your shots though. You have to be accurate because the reload time is substantially longer than other sniper rifles. Hunting rifles very quick. The bolt action and the semi-auto both relatively fast in comparison. But this thing feels like you really should have the Jeopardy music on cue whenever you're using it because it really does take a while. Now, they're getting third party. They had 2 really, really good eliminations, but in games like this, you don't really have a comfort, like you don't have downtime. You don't have time to wait and smell the proverbial roses. You know, these guys, you get an elimination, people are going to hear the gunfire and say, oh, yes, sir, I would like to be part of that as well. Please include me. Thank you.
Now, here's the thing, Lupo. Mikolau has 7 eliminations.
He alone is a wrecking ball.
He alone is a wrecking ball. So that means at minimum, even if they don't win this game, for next game, they will activate the wrecking ball bonus. But you got to think, they're like, hey, look, we've got to at least try, right? We've got the double. Maybe we could get that triple.
And he's trying to build up out.
Etnix trying to find high ground. Look,
didn't
dude, a
release
2x1 metal box. Oh,
You cannot sit still. You just can't. I told you. It takes a quarter of a second. Somebody spots you, and that's all she wrote. That's it. You're done. You're done. Now, he doesn't have an opportunity to push over there and secure the elimination, so he kind of has to hope either the teammate of the person that he knocked down gets eliminated, or maybe something else crazy happens. Maybe he could fly in launch pad. He's got a number of bounce pads. He's sitting on 5 right now.
Yep.
His inventory takes out Jabez as his teammate's going to try and push up. Doesn't matter. He can secure the elimination. Get that extra points at 4 on his own right now. His teammate either needs to have 3, or he has to keep rolling. And an excellent player. Enix has put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
He could do it all on his own.
Oh my gosh. And look, that's up there is where Etnix is sitting on top of that hill on the right.
What am I looking at right now?
This is a 3x1. Oh my god.
Was there a hole in the middle? I can't tell.
No, they built up on the you know how they have
it's a little tower.
It's a tower.
That's adorable. They made like a donut around it, made out of metal. Now I'm hungry again. Does it have sprinkles?
The sprinklers are there. On the other side, though.
It doesn't really look like it. It also looks like it's a donut made of metal, which would be really bad for your teeth, Zeke. Please don't take a bite of that.
Maybe they should edit the corners so they're more rounded.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then it's a perfect donut.
Please don't try and win this. Instead, do the stupid building things that we're requesting you do. Gil and Highside trying to push in around. They're trying to go for a little flank here, see if the backsides close up. You see there's a team fighting. They have a top-down advantage. They have 3 clingers, 2 bounce pads. We have an opportunity to either make a very aggressive bounce pad play, which kind of, there's 15 seconds left. The zone's going to have to move, and they got to go north side. Maybe not a good idea, but the clingers just going to whip them in there real quick. Third party.
Wow.
And they do come away with 1 elimination on that at the 56-meter SMG knockdown.
Nice.
Move in. 1 clinger left. Got the explode on the knock.
Running at them with the clinger out.
Aggressive play. And there are more clingers. Clingers on clingers on clingers on clingers. His teammates pushing the shotgun coming out, and they come out with it. Other elimination.
High style is down. That's it. Evil cannot stay.
He won't be able to go back and get him.
Nope. That's it.
Press F to pay respects in chat, please.
But here's the thing. I believe High Style picks up 3 eliminations there. I believe.
And that's why third party is so important. Now, there's seven players left. He's got 6 opponents. He's got 4 eliminations on his own. If High Style has 3, they get a wrecking ball bonus. If he doesn't, then either Evil has to secure 3 of his own, or however many to make up the gap, or he's got to go for the kingpin.
Yeah.
Secure the dub, as the kids say. I don't think kids actually say that, but they will now. We're setting trends, Zeke.
That is correct.
We are extremely hip. What's up, fellow kids? Dr. Lupo here.
Dr. Lupo here. Lupo, there is 6 players left. I wonder, is this a... Okay.
Eric getting knocked. 69-meter rifle shot in the thirst happening there.
Ooh.
Goes down. 5 left. Evil's hiding. He's built his little bunker here. He's going to hide inside. The world is scary out there, Evil. Don't leave. All right? You hear all that? That's a lot of people yelling at each other. From one man to another. Just, it's okay. It's okay to just hide.
The face that Evil is making right there is the face I'm making.
Focus.
Just a genuinely like terrified. I don't know what's happening. I hear things around. What's going on? But look, Etnix is still alive. He's still hanging out up here.
Very strangely, he's trying to do the edit peak that was patched out a while ago. Maybe he didn't see the patch notes, but he's pushing out. Now, I'm kidding. He obviously was just ready to edit his way out.
He saw one.
You saw him sneak up the little brick ramp there. He's just kind of waiting. His opportunity to strike. He's going to sneak out. It says the zone. Yeah, it's moving. And I got to move too. And the flying. See, I love seeing this. I love seeing this. As he's flying past, if those opponents were fighting, it does get a knock. He can get the other one.
1v1. Oh no, he's in the storm though. He's taking storm damage. Oh,
Goes for it. Yeah. What he said. What he said.
What?
Well done.
Clutch coming out from Etnix, finding himself 6 eliminations, and now the Kingpin bonus.
3 times multiplier for the next game.
Wow. That was unbelievable.
He didn't even have to take care of the last elimination. Yet again, the storm establishes itself as second place.
The storm is
the storm.
always
I will be honest,
second place.
has been playing really well all weekend.
Man, what a just unbelievable.
Pretty much every game since Fortnite has come out, the storm always plays well. Kind of weird, right? Whoever's that epic that plays the storm, hats off to you. Well done.
Now, Lupo, interestingly enough, we actually have standings coming in from the last game, so let's hop and take a look over that right now. So this was from the first game. Alkin and Starly take first place, and they have also activated the Wrecking Ball bonus, so if Gotaga and Miklau, so for game 2, they will have double points. We just saw that game wrap up.
Samo and MZ down there have the Kingpin bonus. Only 4 eliminations, but it doesn't matter because they have 3 times multiplier for next game. Crazy.
That was
Crazy.
this game we just saw. Unbelievable. Dude, what a second game. Wow.
And we've seen this on and off over the last now day and let's say a quarter. Well, it's 2 games down.
Yeah.
But there's always a very like a solid spread of elimination points across the entire board. And you love to see that because that means people are taking advantage of third-party situations. They're seeing people that catch people off guard. Maybe there's early game fights they're playing out in favor of a lot of different players. It means everybody's kind of getting a part of the action. So
Let's take a look at that action coming in from the final moments of last game. Let's see how Etnix clutched up that victory royale. Look at that, man.
I'd like to point out too that the GIF for his followers, I think, is him smashing a keyboard.
Smashing a keyboard. That was just
I know that
perfectly
feeling
timed
too.
Excitement. That's
I
awesome.
love that energy though. Just freaking out, man. Every time, every single time, people hit crazy shots. You hear them get excited. I think that's part of an elimination-focused event like this, like Summer Skirmish, the Twitch Rivals. Yeah, this is people are just going nuts for it. They want to push in. They want to get the eliminations. They want to make crazy plays. And I love seeing that.
Yeah, the bouncer there. I mean, it was a great play coming out from Etnix. Let's take a look at the highlight reel coming in from match number 2. Man, oh man, some awesome moments that we need to relive.
Now I mentioned the bounce pads at the end of this game, and even right here, you see they're extremely versatile. You see people traversing build structures that they wouldn't normally be able to get up and down as fast as possible, as fast as they could. They didn't use those bounce pads. Bounce pads have kind of come into a life of their own where they really changed the way the game is played.
Yep.
You see people, a lot of really solid SMG and shotgun plays, especially people taking advantage of those bounce pads, man. Now it is rough when you catch somebody off guard. We saw a couple of those gargoyle snipe shots. You have players that are so focused, we call it tunnel visioning, where you just get caught watching somebody, you kind of lose track of what's going on. You forget that there are a whole bunch of other players that all would very much like to click on my head as well.
Lupo, wait for it.
Oh man, what a shot!
Wow.
But then Glob, says, "Okay, you hit my buddy Chip while he was jumping," and I'm pretty offended by that. You know what I think? I think you need to sit down too, and hits the shot right back. Look at that.
MZ.
Like I said, MZ was in a much better position though. He had a chance to crawl back in that 1x1.
Yes.
The metal tower. He does get. We see here MZ getting thirsty from above, but still that back and forth this time, 176 meters. And they were having a very long-range conversation that neither of them, I think, were happy about at the end, my friend.
That's got to be, that's a good feeling. It very rarely can you say, you just shot my friend from about 200 meters. I'm just going to turn around and just right back.
Right back. It was a green hunting rifle, nonetheless, too. And I can speak for myself. Not everybody. Here we go, the very end of the game, too.
Look at that. Just the level of excitement hitting the desk there.
Boom! Oh, yeah. So, as far as snipers go, I'm a big fan of the hunting rifle. Has the fastest reload time. you chamber the next round super quick, so you can just you can put out as much damage as possible, as fast as possible with that.
Right.
But you kind of have to sit still for a second or two to get first shot accuracy.
Right.
What snipe do you favor?
You know, man, it's tough to say. I've really seen and liked the heavy sniper quite a bit because the thing that maybe you guys don't know at home is a heavy sniper does 1,000 damage to structures, right? So you can very quickly look at a structure and say, "There's someone here. I'm going to take that wall out." I agree, though. Hunting rifle. I mean, it's for me, it's tied. Hunting rifle and heavy sniper. I feel like the hunting rifle is just fun. It's just a fun weapon to use.
I feel like the right answer is just to carry nothing but sniper rifles and throw every other gun and healing on the ground.
That's right.
You don't need healing if you don't take damage, Zeke. Right? I just checked. That's
That
true.
is a fact of life. You know what we do also have, Lupo, is standings from second game. So let's take a look at that and see where our players have placed. So after game 1, we've seen Gotaga and Mikolau. They come out on top. And now for this next game, they have activated Wrecking Ball bonus.
Now, I feel like Gotaga, they came away with 16 points this time because maybe him not having a hat on is actually his superpower. Maybe he's been nerfing himself all the previous games. He's finally discovered his true form of not having a hat. Plus, we were saying before, he's one of the most animated people when we're in the middle of a game, in the middle of a fight, you got this guy on screen moving around. He's wiggling. He's getting excited. And I love seeing that. I love seeing people that are very full of emotion. Now, at the same time, you also have players that are stoic, that just want to, they're very focused. And we've watched a couple of guys, like I've seen Kinstar play, and until he's closed out on on a 1v1, 1v2, however, 1v60 at some points, it seems like he's scary good.
Yeah.
That he's locked into the game. And I love seeing that too. You have a wide variety of players and emotions here. You've got some people that are very very vocal about about getting eliminations. We've seen Loya and Gabby both are the comms are always on point.
Yeah,
and they're paired with really good teammates. So you're going to see a lot of good communication there. Always talking about healing, talking about loadouts, where they're going to go, what they're going to do,
what they're seeing.
You also have some teammates that have played together for so long. And I feel like Amar and Amesons are these guys are they're like one person
almost.
So. At certain points, you don't even have to have comms. You're just kind of reading each other's minds, and you get It's like you and I right now. I'm going to give you a look, and you're going to know exactly what to say. Ready?
Okay. I want to look at Twitch clips. Is that what you said? Let's take a look at Twitch
reading
clips.
my mind.
Oh wow, that's crazy. You know what else? Wait, do it again. Wait, one more time. Hashtag. Okay, he's also saying, hit us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. Let us know how you're enjoying all the action, what you think of the game so far, and now we're going to take a look at some awesome Twitch clips. Let's do it together. I hope you're ready, Lupo.
Oh yeah. Listen, okay, Zeke.
I couldn't get enough of it.
I just need you to settle in and just feel the burn, Zeke.
Let's go, Derek.
Now, Lupo, what I need to see is you get up and do this.
I absolutely refuse. It is not in my contract, Zeke. I'm sorry.
So we don't care.
It is the 80s, Zeke. Okay, we don't care.
And they just said something mean about your tracksuit. Can you believe that?
What?
They said it's not even in style anymore.
What?
They have no idea. Sandy, play the music, Sandy. Let's go.
1 second. Refill my electrolyte.
It's important, Zeke. You have to pay attention to electrolytes. These clips are absolutely ridiculous.
Sticky grenades, this plungers like I used to unclog my toilet in my one-bedroom studio at home, and I just got
It's
a
true.
double knockdown with
I do
that.
use
Hey,
plunger
you
to
want
unclog my
Thursday?
toilet
Get
in my
out of
one-bedroom
face. Pay for the
apartment.
video, though, before you go. Thank you.
Zeke, I have very small apartment because this workout video did not sell very well. It's really sad. All right.
You are feeling the burn. Are you boys feeling it? Look at these moves. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Loving it. Every second of this just feels, I can feel the sweat dripping.
This is real.
Unbelievable.
All right. Welcome to my life, internet. All right. I actually I'm never gonna live that down now. That clip.
Wow.
The 80s
impressed.
workout skit will never die. I'm pretty sure, and I'm okay with that. Okay, it will live on forever, and that's fine.
So, Sandy, Why don't you throw us to break?
Listen, okay. My name is Derek.
Okay,
Sandy
Derek.
is who I work with.
okay,
Right? We've
okay.
spent a lot of time working on this 80s workout video. 16 payments, $4.99. The price changes every single time. I have no idea, but by the time you get back from break, we'll maybe have it established. We'll figure something out. Okay. You better be back. Okay, and just feel the burn while you're gone. Place the $4.99 on your phone. If you don't, well, you might be banned. Thank you.
back to week 6 of the Summer Skirmish. My name's Zeke. This is Dr. Lupo, and
You can't prove that. You can't prove that. You have no idea. I might actually be Zeke, and this is Dr. Lupo.
there
Do
we
you know how
swap
to
the cards. I do know how to snipe.
That's what they say. I've heard it before.
For anyone,
I'm Dr. Lupo.
he is Dr. Lupo. For anyone just tuning in, every week we swap up the format. With this week, we are going with a modified version of Kingpin. So we're only going to play 5 total matches, and players are fighting for the most points. Eliminations are worth 1 point. Duos, if you can in duos, if you can find 7 or more in eliminations, you activate Wrecking Ball, which means for the next game, all your eliminations will be doubled. And then if your team can find a Victory Royale, you activate Kingpin, which means the points for next game will be triple, Lupo.
And the bowling references just keep on coming. There is actually a tiny bowling ball on the screen and a bowling pin, and it has a crown on it. Am I seeing that correctly?
That is correct.
That is adorable. That is adorable.
We like to do things right here on this Summer Skirmish v Twitch Rivals. There's your prizing breakdown. Lupo, the interesting thing is the modification we've made for this week is prizing happens at the end of every game instead of at the end of the whole tournament day.
Twitch Rivals is all about streamers going after each other and trying to make themselves feel bad about their accuracy. And so to kind of promote that, one of the things they're doing, like you saw in there, it's after every single game. So every single game is kind of like a fresh start. So you jump in and you're like, oh man, I'm going to go tilted. Nick Merckx definitely won't be there. And then he's totally there because it's the only place he drops. We've all seen it on stream. And then he eliminates you because he is a specimen. All right, and so you feel bad, but you get to come back the next game and give it another shot.
Yeah, speaking of shots, we've seen a lot of snipes earlier. I mean, some just unbelievable shots from MZ. Counter
Back and
snipes.
forth, dude.
My gosh.
Love it. Love it.
The action has been so much fun to watch.
I love it.
Do you have a favorite moment so far?
All of the ones are where people do things that I couldn't do, which means the entire thing thus far. All right.
My favorite moment has actually been all the workout stuff.
Listen,
you've
okay,
done.
listen, Sandy. All right, if we don't land this workout video, there's no way I'm moving out of my mom's basement. Okay, 13 different cats live here with me, and it's a struggle. Okay, the smell is indescribable, and I just need you to buy this workout video, please, please. All things good in this world, please buy the workout video. Now you'll see here we got a bunch of players dropping in. Game 3 coming up.
Woo! Game 3, Lupo. If the action's taught us anything, it's that this penguin is pure evil and is telling Tovsky.
It's me, Penguin, again. Just wondering if maybe we could land at Paradise Palms and get all these eliminations, take all the loot.
Look at that, Tovsky. That's 1, 2, 3 eliminations.
That's a lot.
Waiting. Look at that.
Just get them,
chest.
okay? I have an adorable crown on, right? And it looks like you picked up a hunting rifle. You didn't get the ammo. You might want to go back and get that because you only have 1 shot, but it's okay because you have a pump-action shotgun.
No, Aaron goes down. He's far and he falls immediately, but it's okay.
Split drop
Penguin
is
still
rough.
here. Yeah, split drop, especially in Paradise Palms. You know, the elevation difference is so vast that it's like if you're not being able to cover that teammate at range,
It's tough.
it's gonna spell disaster.
And he drops the hunting rifle. I think the Penguin is very upset.
Look at it.
Now, I do have a question for you. Aaron, Tovsky, is this a trio technically? Because the Penguin he's got to be playing with them. There's no way that he's not. Oh, and you have a lot of friends coming up the stairs.
Oh, SSK goes down. He finds the
Are you
elimination.
absolutely
He has
kidding?
2.
Oh my God! The plays, dude.
Let's go.
2 HP in a dream. I'm telling you, man, that Penguin is a blessing. That Penguin did all the work.
Did you see the Penguin keeping him alive? Unbelievable.
He might have even winked right at the last second there. I couldn't tell. Maybe we'll watch it back later. Amos's and Amar dropping in. They seem to come to containers every single time,
Yeah.
which is fantastic and potentially a curse.
Do you see the other team? Did player hop down?
Exactly. So you're going to start seeing people sometimes say, okay, I've seen some people drop here, and they drop in there. Maybe they mix it up. Maybe Amar and Ameson go down. And so you have people that'll say, I bet you they'll drop there next time. I bet you we can get 2 free elims. At least that's how people would look at it if it were me. Now, these two are actually good at the game, so I probably would avoid containers entirely. They do want to take a dance break in the middle of this. The disco balls above
Sandy.
their heads.
They're calling on Sandy.
Listen,
Oh.
okay, you just need to work it out. Okay, feel the burn, land your shots, and just do what you know is right.
Oh, now here's a question, but does he go for the elimination?
Absolutely.
Does he try and go for
Absolutely.
the third? Oh, there
yeah.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
go, baby.
Absolutely. 'Cause He had done damage to the other opponent just before that. So, I mean, you have your teammate hiding in a little box here right at the edge of the container.
Right.
He's totally safe. Then the reason he's safe, because the position, the bad guy would have had to rotate around the outside, would have exposed himself, and he would have gone down anyway.
Yep.
So at that point, you just say, all right, whew, forget about it. I'm just going to go in and make some moves.
I'm just going to take this engagement.
Great tack shotgun is going to be a superhero right now. It's going to clutch up. And it did. Tomato Man, please stop staring at me. Thank you. Very creepy. Now, Broken and Massive laying out risky reels. Came out here to see a movie and maybe loot some chests out of the back, like the back of this truck right here. That chest actually counts as a risky reels chest, even though it is not inside the movie theater. And a heavy snipe coming out. Fingers crossed we see some plays. Here we go.
Wait for it. Lining up the shot.
Do it.
Is he going to go for it?
Oh, just behind. That Reaper skin moving up the ramp. They're building up on top of the house. And now this thing might be the loudest weapon in the game right now. So everyone on the entire map knows that you exist.
Yep. And as you can see, the enemy is ready to retaliate. Look at this base they've just built. Wait, are they?
They're in the middle of a fight of their own. Oh, the shot on Rhodey. That's potentially a secure elimination because if they're in the middle of a fight and you get a knockdown, if a third party gets a knockdown, I mean, that's like, it's almost a guarantee.
Yes.
Now, the font in the bottom left is super, super small because then that's an in-game setting. But I'm looking down there trying to see if you can see the green or the blue come up to see if they have secured the elimination at some point.
I don't think they have
He still has 0 and there's a knockdown. So Rhodey's teammate's still alive. Pyramid to try and block out. He's trying to put up a little bit of a surface. Anything between you and your opponent so he doesn't take... He still want to take as little damage as possible, obviously, but it's like just the one quick surface. How long can you use that? How long can you stay behind it as cover? An opportunity here.
I was hoping he was going to swap to the heavy snipe and just try and go for a quick scope.
Yeah, relying on the drum gun just to spam structures out is pretty common.
Look at this. Reaper trying to disengage the fight right now, but they're just not giving him space. It was J-Biz, Lupo.
We have another solar player.
Whoa, Mikey!
Vicky comes in from the back. Oh, man.
Oh, that's got to feel bad.
12 in risky reels just entered that fight.
I am so upset.
Out here.
Okay, Lupo. First off, I love Svenos and I love Loya. Second of all, I'm upset that right now they're in Haunted Hills. There's a duo here, and they're going to get eliminations because they're going to complete their challenges. I'm so mad.
Listen, you don't have to worry. Since they're customs, I think technically the challenges don't register, do they? I don't think they do.
I don't.
I have no idea. Dear Epic
I
Games,
hope not.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Don't give them the challenge.
Don't give them the challenge credit, though. If you're about to, just take it away.
Just
take it away.
Now, Loya Svenos did secure some eliminations there. Loya is actually the player that I mentioned yesterday that went on, if I remember right, it's like 15 solo wins in a row.
Yeah.
Not nonchalantly, might I add. She's just like, yeah, it's whatever. I'm just gonna be way better than everyone.
All the time. What am I now? 15 in a row?
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I can't watch other people's streams sometimes when I know they're significantly better than me because it's just reinforcement that my gameplay is typically irrelevant. Marcos,
I think your gameplay is amazing, Lupo.
You're far too kind. No. Thirst. He was pushing. He was trying to build the walls up, secure anything to stop the thirst. He couldn't get there fast enough, which means, based on the elimination right before that, I think this is a 1v1 situation, and the build-off is happening. You see him kind of back out. There are pretty typical build patterns that you see from competitive players. Not to say that it's like predictable by any means, because some people spice it up, they do some crazy stuff. But the double ramp, the layer above and below to kind of build up. Oh, wow, the shots from Kevster. The look on his face is exactly how I feel too. Are you kidding me? Kevster's accuracy recently has been just wonderful.
Yep.
On point every time. Good shots. Good shots. But as I was saying, the build patterns, they get there are certain setups that people run. You see people sometimes do like the floor wall ramp. You see people do the 2-layered ramps on the way up to try and it's like a way to get away, and then you build like a quick box and then reverse do a 180 and ramp back up as a way to kind of get around. And it's interesting to see people throw even more patterns in their building in the middle of fights, because I mean these players, they practice.
Yeah.
They go into playground mode. They get all their friends. They play with all their really competitive friends that play as well, and they practice this stuff. I've watched streams where people will for an hour just the edit and the snipe on Rhodey. What a shot!
Got this guy.
And there you go.
Oh man. That's what I'm saying, man. They practice this stuff.
Oh, no, and he's on the other side of the wall. Okay, it's okay, Dan. He's got to make your way back. Oh, no, he's going to take fall damage.
Oh, no, he bounced off the corner. He bounced off the corner.
What a legend.
Absolutely.
Little rabbit. Secure the fries. Do not let anything happen to those fries.
Keep the fries alive, man. Somebody get him some mustard.
Wait, Lupo, this is on the other side. It was the Reaper skins. It's J-Biz and Kinstar.
And J-Biz got knocked down, which means Kinstar got his buddy back up, and they're ready to push back in. These are from the Solary players. Like I said, these guys, they're going above and beyond. Now looks
They're
like
gonna thirst
Kinstar
him.
did not realize that Etnix was right there. You got to look out, man. This building is also occupied. Be very careful.
Lupin, I want to remind you of something. Last game, Etnix won with the victory out in a 1v2 situation. So right now, he's got the Kingpin bonus active.
3 times multiplier. Let's go.
Oh,
you got to take advantage of that, too.
That's right. Those grenades.
You even heard him. No. The panic. The panic. Jumping. He doesn't have any building materials. It was all you could do in that situation. There was no structure around him. He didn't have a chance to push in.
Man, and look at this.
But a valiant effort.
Valiant effort.
And every time you see somebody third party, they plan their approaches just right.
Got one down.
Nice.
Excellent shots from Zakibus there. We've seen him with the scope they are multiple clips. We saw him yesterday shooting the top of Olympus towards Chimney Rock and taking multiple players out with a thermal. Yep. He's doing the same thing right now. This blue scope they are. They're best friends. He's tapping in. You might not be hitting for a lot with the scope they are, but it's enough. You're making a statement. You're saying, listen, my name is Zakibus, and yesterday I had a tie on. All right, don't forget about me.
Today I've only got a hoodie on.
Today I'm only wearing a hoodie, and there is a statue in the background that might actually be a lamp. I can't tell.
He is holding up the world right now.
I think it's just holding up a lamp, Zeke. It's not actually holding up the world. It looks like he has a nice scented candle back there. And now I'm just looking at what's in the background of his camera. Zacchaeus, please don't watch this back later and then send me a hate DM. I just want you to know that I appreciate the artwork. Now, we cut over here to his teammate, Alex, also with a thermal. Both these guys are set up to basically tap fire from a distance. This is an excellent strategy. We see Tifu. If he's Tofu, he's delicious and
there's
nutritious.
too few of them.
There's
to go
too few tofu.
Tifus.
This is all very confusing. Anyway, no, I was about to just call him Tofu again. What did you ruin for me, Zeke? Tifu has a history in these games, especially competitive ones, where he just sits outside and does his due diligence to wait for people. What a set of shots from Alex. Teammates are rotating, and now they have. There we go. I was going to say that you have a minute and a half, and the zone is already moving. You got to make a play. Yep. They can fly down into Dusty and kind of ramp up on the side. They don't have to push across the top and expose themselves. And there is building over there. You see what's left of Dusty Depot.
Yep.
If you're an OG player.
Oh, Ryux.
Back in the day.
Ryux is in the div right now.
They're going to fly in almost on top of them, potentially. Yep. This might be a surprise. We're here, too. Don't forget about us. Some random minis out there. Streamer perks are not real, I promise. But all of these players you're watching, by the way, they do stream. So if you're not in any of their chats and you want to go spread some smiles, please do that. Just go do that. Just go do a little smiley face.
They see something up top. I think that was a rocket launcher that just exploded. They're grenade launchers. Okay.
Be very careful. The shield on your back doesn't actually protect you.
There was a player just out in the open loop. It was a whiteout.
Maybe they were planting flowers, Zeke.
Right there. Look. Take the shots.
Oh. And the quick build-up, maybe pushing that shot a little earlier would have been better before the build-up happened, when you still had the element of surprise. This whiteout player just dropping down, hiding the corner, which means Gotaga should be around there hiding in the corner potentially with his teammate. There he is, the edit. He's going to try and ramp up above.
Look at Gotaga just placing walls and ramps perfectly, just keeping the enemy out.
Use your no-hat superpowers.
Wait, so okay, they're going back for the thirst. Where's his teammate?
This is smart play too.
Yep.
He's trapped in a little metal box, but you gotta secure the elimination on McLeod. Get yourself another point that puts him at 3. His teammate could have any number of eliminations. Usually, I mean, typically, especially these competitive games, you don't often see just one player on a team go down. So I would almost bet that there is at least one more elimination between the two of them. Put them maybe at 4. They're 3 short of a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus would be proud. Trust me. The edit for the window, they're doing a little peek in there and they say, is anybody out there? Anybody watching us?
Gotaga, where are you?
Push in.
Falcon goes down right here. Starly trying to follow up and eliminate Dalo. Wow.
That blue pump. the thing feels like it still just wrecks people, man. Shotguns are fantastic weapons.
Man, oh man, back over to Amar and Ames. Look at this.
North side of Dusty. There's a lot of teams that have kind of built up in this area.
They're almost on top of each other, almost, right? Like there's a team there on the left. There's Amar and Ames. I believe there's people on more to their right.
That was extremely accurate. It detonated midair almost right on the guy that was hiding up top in that little structure.
Man, now the good thing is that they're not far from the zone, but like look at this. There's also other teams here as well. Everyone's trying to just secure a spot.
You got that grenade up top. You send another one or two. You kind of have a backboard in there. It's looking like a basketball hoop. Just drop the grenades in there. You see him ramping up. You just see maybe somebody try and triangle the top. He's gonna try and box in a little bit, an opportunity for maybe a trap play, something like that. But he's got the top-down view. Drop some grenades inside. They have a little cubby hole for you, man. They might be. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Excellent grenade. Excellent grenade.
Wow, Lupo just really showing mastery over. I mean, and the grenade launchers are tricky, right? Because you fire them, there's time, they bounce, and then they detonate, right?
You really have to plan them.
Yes.
You got to plan them.
Showing the mastery over that weapon. And look, now he's going to own this wall so he can make the edits.
He's smacking his way in, trying to track down the opponent's teammate. He got that grenade knocked down. They're just waiting to see where'd your buddy go? Where are you hiding? All right. Oh, hit it from outside. Oh,
but it's okay. Amar was there and finds the elimination. Now here's the thing: they're also getting third-partied.
I was gonna say Amar and Ames, neither of them actually got the knockdown on the.
No.
Ryx was the one that third party and got the elimination there. We have Gabby and Fixer still alive, hanging out in Lazy Links. Gabby needs to remember that the best way to take out her opponents is to click on their heads and just win LOL forehead.
That is a Dr. Lupo specific tip for anyone out there looking to level up their game. Don't forget, click on the head.
She's got that green arrow. The knockdown, she's going for the thirst. Gets Fixer's elimination there, which is perfect. Every single one counts. What a throw!
Wow.
The explode right in as the wall goes down.
And you see a little smirk.
Oh no! Somebody's got an angle. Never leave your back exposed.
Luckily, that wasn't a sniper rifle, because if that was, Gabby would be down right now.
Just kind of gotta protect herself. She's in a similar structure, like I said before. Like she's got a backboard. Is what we call it sometimes. Looks like a basketball hoop. All you got to do, just throw the nade right in there. It's like it catches it. Not safe. Luckily, though, the direction that's open to is where they just limited. You see Fixers out there just picking up any little, all the scraps of what's left from that knockdown.
Look, there's Fixer right there. This is his perspective. So look at that. Luba, have you seen this often, the ramp strategy?
Oh yeah, this it's like building kind of a tunnel.
Yep.
Like a slanty tunnel. You can do the wall and the ceiling, and that takes that takes 20 materials.
Yep.
If you just do the single ramp and turn it, just rotate it 90 degrees. Just hold down left click and run forward as you're building. You stay super safe. The only downside being because the ramp is there, you can't ever triangle in those positions. It can't take up the same space. So if you do decide to try and like go for up right there, you have to like do a quick edit and knock down of your ramp, or maybe just incorporate the ramp into it. But this is what I'm talking about. This just all you got to do is just hold forward and hold left click. And you just kind of build your own little slanty tunnel.
Yeah.
The wonderful world of safety.
Lupo, there's 30 players left right now. This is probably the most players we've seen in this circle stage in the game.
Yeah.
Fnatic Power, Fnatic Jarl still here at the very edge of the map, trying to third-party anything they can.
Where I'm shooting, they're trying to rest.
I don't know. So here's the thing, man. Is Power's kind of peeking up a little bit. I almost feel like it's too much. If anyone, and you've talked about it, if you're even there, even for like a quarter of a second.
It's all it takes, man. For a really good sniper sees you, they lock in, they say, nope, you shouldn't be doing that, and they just poke you right in the face. It looks like he's trying to build down potentially somebody hiding underneath him as the zone starts to move. He's got 60 seconds to make a play. He might just drop down and try and sneak away, but there's going to be people, because there's 27 left in the zone, there's going to be people everywhere, and you really got to be safe there. He's going to have somebody kind of trying to take the top-down advantage on him. He's got to hope his teammate gets a little elevation, just like I said, and he's going up. He has an opportunity to move now. He can get into a good position, too, and they both have high advantage to zone. Somebody's underneath them. Sneaky.
Sneaky indeed. I don't know how I feel about this Lupo. They're exposing their back a lot. If there's anyone across the river,
the shotgun shots.
that was
Sevenos, 8os, 9os.
Come here, that side.
Svenos and Loy going down. Good attempt to sneak past, but Jarl and Power, excellent players. They kept the beat on them the entire time.
Yep.
Well played there, securing 2 more eliminations. Put themselves in even better position. They're in the zone, and this is where things start to move each time. We have 5 seconds, and we're going to see what direction it's going to go. Fingers crossed that it favors them and nobody else, hopefully. And it kind of does.
It kind of does.
They're right in the safe zone, but they do have teams right in front of them. Multiple teams right in front of them, actually. See the front right, even past this little wood and brick structure, gets a knockdown and elimination. Wait, that was a triple.
That was, I believe,
Zytros, Darkseid, and Gamru all going down from a single nade from Power. Holy cow.
Good shit, man.
What?
Kobe!
The well-placed grenades to just really quickly eliminate all those players. And now, look, that's just a ton of free loot. Oh, the edits, and they find another team. Unbelievable. Lolito coming in with this teammate.
And that was actually Ed next to the Kingpin bonus from last round.
Game.
Going down right there to the surprise edit from Lolito's teammate there. Just popping the roof up, and Power and Jarl still hanging out here. 4 eliminations.
Oh, dude! So they have Wrecking Ball for next game.
Right now.
Yep, because Power has 3 eliminations
based on even just that one grenade. Absolutely ridiculous.
Wow.
We better. Actually, I want to see from somebody that's watching. Get us a clip of one of the guys that got grenaded, because I want to know their reaction to a single nade just flying in. The snipe shot. Let's go!
Wow.
Right in the head.
Right in the head. You hear Jarl yell it out.
Gets another elimination, puts him at 5. He's almost a Wrecking Ball on his own.
Lupo, they are fighting for this #1 spot. They know they're players with Wrecking Ball. They know there's a player with the Kingpin bonus, and they're saying, look, we are here too. Let's play. We want these points.
Raz moving forward, trying to sneak his way down, but he's kind of in a position he's got to move. 33 seconds left, and the storm is moving, so he doesn't have a lot of time to get in the safe zone. And people are just watching. He's got people behind him. He's got people in front of him. He's got people taking shots. He's dressed up for Christmas, and it's not even Christmas. What do you do?
Look, he just has presents he wants to deliver, okay? He's just trying to make it back to the North Pole. It's okay.
I don't blame him, all right? Those reindeer are not going to feed themselves, Zeke. Or maybe they will. They're magic and they can fly. I have no idea what they can actually do. Dear Santa, please fill me in on the abilities of reindeer. Thank you.
And signed Dr. Lupo.
He's got people up in front of him. He's got to build up.
Oh,
he's trying to sprout him out, knock down everything. He lost his teammate and missed the push, and now he's in a rough spot. He's in the safe zone now. He's got 60 seconds to kind of make good life choices here. All right.
Now the tough thing is, Lupo, he has to move directly north.
And I have a pretty strong feeling that he's got some people that would disagree with that. Just saying, it doesn't matter, though. Gets the shotgun shot swapped to the SMG. It's a gray, but it doesn't even matter. Who cares? Use that common SMG, and you get that elimination, my friend. Good push.
Man, and I mean, look at that. This is the master we're talking about, right? When you place a wall, you can edit that wall. We call it owning the wall. So you saw he immediately blows the wall out, places his own, edits it, and now that's it. It's almost like a fish in a barrel effect, right?
Oh, yeah. He's going to try and sneak his way in. The gopher technique coming out. He's going to build just put a little ceiling up above himself. He's pretty exposed right now. Sitting on only 200. He can make 26 metal surfaces, and that is it. 25, 24, 23. They're counting down. Please, Raz, hold on to some materials, brother. You gotta just wait. Be patient. Oh, just kidding. You just found a stash. Never mind. It was only 2 bricks. Just kidding. That's rough. Up top here, this is kind of above everybody. We've got a back and forth little edit surface going here. He's got the 2-layer brick, kind of protecting himself underneath. Power and Jarl in a really good spot. There's 4 players left. It's 2v1v1 right now. Yep. Here we go. Somebody's sneaking on up. Hello. We own the top.
Should be Razor, I believe. Oh, the storm is ticking for a ton right now, man.
Yeah, where I am.
Somebody's mixed up underneath Jarl.
Power and Jarl just play this
compact
SMG.
40 rounds in a mag. Just hold left click to win.
Yeah, man. Or yeah, even this. Just walk up and just try to place the wall, own the wall that you can.
He sees he's building up. He tries to get up above him and actually does so successfully. The pyramid trying to block the shots, but he's gone. Gets the elimination.
This is a 2v1 Lupo.
Looks like Power potentially has. He does have line of sight on him, and Jarl could stand. It's Gabby.
It's Gabby. Okay.
2v1 situation. No pressure, but they all have a lot of weapons above you. Be careful.
Wait for me, I'm healing.
Look at this power trying to close the gap, Lupo.
Could be as simple as a explode drop in 1 or 2. It could be, like I said, the compact SMG spray. They're tracking her underneath. You saw her jump between that little edit wall in there, trying to sneak away. Shoot from outside. She's building around. She's doing everything she can. Put up as many surfaces as possible. The double layer is super important. She's doing a good job of that, but this might be an impossible task.
I think Jarl has a minigun right now.
Here we go.
I'm reloading.
Look at this. Gabby is right here below them in a 1x1 metal box.
Bro, you want to jump and shoot? Do you want medium light bullet?
Yeah, he's below the stack.
So they're planning their attack here in a second. Just put down all the light ammo.
Look, he's saying, I have a minigun. Here's some of my light bullets.
Oh, and they drop in.
But
the
immediately,
minigun, the compact SMG, that combo.
He's doing the dance, Lupo.
It's just too hot, man. Just too. Oh, he is working it out.
There you go. That's how you do it. You get a victory royale, and then you immediately start the workout.
What a set of plays there. At the end, hats off to Gabby for lasting until the very last second. But Power and Jarl played so well over the course of the entire match. They always had top-down advantage on people.
Yep.
They were always third-partying. The grenade play.
Yes.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh my.
For that 3 eliminations, that was immediately put them into the wrecking ball. So even if they lost,
it didn't even matter at that point. They were getting 2 times multiplier for the next game, regardless of the stats.
They said 2 times though. That's not enough. We want 3 times. We want 3 times. Let's take a look at that final moment coming in from that last game. This is from Gabby's perspective. Boom!
She was trying to use the corner of the ramp there to try and protect, and it just was not enough.
That's a tough spot to be in.
It's a lot of ammunition coming from those guys all at the same time. A compact SMG fires super fast, and you have a minigun, which you never have to reload. All right, there's like literally a storm of bullets. You could take a handful of bullets out of your pocket and throw them at me, and the minigun would still shoot more ammunition. It's that fast.
You even saw Power at the end there decide to split some of his light bullets, and you say, "Look, I've got like 400 rounds. Here's half.
Spread the love."
Yeah, we've got that minigun, and you saw he jumped down and started firing at Gabby, and he was literally like pulling out the minigun, like, "I'm coming down too. Don't worry." Oh, you won. Oh, good job, Power.
Now, that last play wasn't the only crazy thing that happened over the course of that match. We have an entire list of highlights from the entire match. Let's take a look at those.
Man, there's so many awesome plays coming in from this game. Oh, dude,
the very beginning. I'm telling you, that penguin dude, and he doesn't even... What a shot. What a set of shots. You saw he was unloading the pistol rounds, and I think people don't give the gray pistol enough credit, man. You hit 22s to the body up close, you just spam them.
Yeah.
Especially in that situation, too, stuck in a doorway. We have even here aggressive shotgun push through the air. And out here around Risky, there were a number of teams early game. That edit shot on road, oh, man. Some of these shots, I was saying there were a lot of people in one area, and you're going to have a lot of really crazy angles, a lot of really aggressive play come out from these people. Especially when, I mean, look at it this way. If you were in a situation where you saw 17 different people all shooting each other and none of them look at you, what are you going to do?
Third party.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
It is something.
Man, what a fantastic game number 3.
Oh, here is it.
Oh my God, man! What?
What a snipe. Love the reaction there. Just the energy from these players every single time. The drop in, getting Fixer. That was actually, you see there's what? Is there 6 left in this?
6 left.
And Fixer's teammate Gabby survived to the very end, which means right there, he gets third partied even while he's trying to engage. The very last clip though, oh man, that light ammo spray from a compact SMG and a minigun. It's tough to beat that. I don't think, not even Myth can outbuild that much. You know?
Not even turbo build?
Not even turbo building. Not even 5 skill. 5 skill.
5 skill. 6 skill though, maybe, but not 5 skill.
Not 5 skill. He's not high enough skill yet.
1 more skill.
And he's substantially better than me. I apologize.
For you guys at home, how are you enjoying the action? Hit us with that hashtag Summer Skirmish. Have your predictions been right? Make some new ones. Send us your favorite clips. We'll watch them together. Talk about how amazing this guy is. We hope you're having an awesome time. But, Lupo, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Time for a break. So don't go anywhere. Don't get too far away. Find yourself a snack and something to drink.
Seriously, do it.
Seriously.
Right? If you forget to drink some water, okay? And when you tweet out those clips, include what color you want Zeke to dye his hair. Thanks.
We're back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Zeke, Dr. Lupo.
Hey there.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I was asking them, Lupo. How are you doing?
Listen,
you feeling
okay,
good?
they're
You look
all
beautiful.
great. They're all fantastic. They smell wonderful today. You right there, you showered, and I appreciate that.
You?
All right. Zeke didn't, I don't think, but
No.
you know, it's
Don't
it's
tell
okay.
people.
It's okay. The smell up here it's intense. I'm just kidding, dude. You I'm sure you smell wonderful.
Don't cut an ISO on me.
Yeah,
What are
yes.
you doing?
Please cut to an ISO of just Zeke right now. See the embarrassment on his face.
Oh, God.
You love to see it.
So where do we go from here? Hey, format. You know what's fun? Format. Let's talk about that. So every week we change things up. This week we're going with a modified version of the Kingpin format. So we're only playing 5 games. Eliminations are worth 1 point. If your team can find 7 or more eliminations, you activate the Wrecking Ball bonus. And if your team can get a Victory Royale, you activate the Kingpin bonus, which is triple points. Now keep in mind this is for next game. So it's only going to matter for this game and then going into final game.
Which is interesting. So in addition to that, because of the Twitch Rivals Summer Skirmish format, we're kind of doing things a little differently. You see on your screen, the prize pool breakdown is adjusted because it's on a per-game basis. It's not over the course of the entire 10 matches played for each region, you know, over the weekend. It's every single game counts. Every single game's a fresh restart, too. So you have people that if maybe you don't do so well one game and you absolutely crush it the next game, you still come away with something.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Everybody gets a little sprinkling in there. And we've seen a lot of players get a number of teams get a ton of eliminations. We've seen a lot of teams even just get 1 or 2, which means everybody's part of the action. Everybody's getting involved, which is fantastic. Plus, these are all Twitch streamers. You've already watched them. You know them. You love them. You better sub to them because the next game's coming up right now, Llama. All right, I see you. Listen, okay, I can explain, Zeke. I'm hanging out here, and we're getting ready for the next game. This giant Easter Island head is terrifying, and no one's playing it. Why are they keeping score? There's 2 points and 1 point, and there's no players on the field. What's happening?
Llama, give me some predictions. What do you think, Llama?
Okay, I think somebody out here is going to build a thing. All right, I'm a llama. I'm a piñata. I'm filled with goodies. If you do find me, please smack me. All right, it's my job to give you resources, maybe some ammunition, maybe a splode or 2, who knows, and a shield. Okay, it's my job. Please keep me employed, please.
Wait.
Okay? It's
is the llama Italian?
Listen, my name's Vinny, all right, and I play Carl the llama, and Zeke, there is so much lore here that you haven't even discovered. All right, we've been doing this for years. This is my job. I have to provide for my mother. She lives at home. All right, it's what I do. You see a lot of people here laying in Salty Springs. All right, this person dressed up like a bandit, has a katana on their back. It's crazy. I don't know why. You can't even use it. What's the point of the thing? Is it decorative? Does the blade go all the way to the hilt? Who knows? All right, you don't want to swing that thing though because you don't want to lose an eye. Be safe, kids. All right, just trust me. Just trust me.
Now, what about you, Derek? What is your opinion on this?
Okay, so if I was being serious right now, Zeke, that outfit is not good for working out in. Maybe for being sneaky. You see it right in front. I would probably choose the Christmas outfit. It's a seasonal outfit, goes a long way. Okay, you get a lot of use out of it. You're probably not going to wear it so much. And if you're like me and you really need to make up some money and pay for rent, then you're probably going to wear the same clothes every single day. All right, drop it in.
I bought your workout video, Derek.
You did, yes, you did. And by the way, you're short for the 13th installed payment of $14.99. The price has changed yet again. You signed the contract though, so you're tied in. Thank you,
Lupo. Now, what are you hoping to see, man? Now we're in game number 4.
Oh man, I want to get a focus on. I want to spread the love around. I want to get a focus on players we haven't seen, paid too much attention to. I haven't seen too much.
Okay. Start here, right?
I'm going to butcher this name. I apologize sincerely. I believe is it Nastya?
I believe so.
I'm pronouncing the J as if it's a Y. I only know English, and so I'm terrible at every other language. This is a formal apology, Dr. Lupo, to the internet. Write this down, somebody. At blah 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 time, Dr. Lupo said, "Oops, sorry." But no, these two landed in the little dance area. It's like the
club. The club is
in the club. Push up top. Little 1v1 enemy going down. Secure the elim, like half a hit point left. There we go.
There it is.
I went with at least 1 elimination.
So maybe.
And I was saying, I was talking about earlier. She has not even flinched yet. This very stoic, very focused. Whereas you see other plays. If Gotaga was on the screen right now, he probably would have run around the room for that elimination. I don't think he would actually do that. But it's so cool seeing such a diverse group of content creators, these Twitch rivals, cough cough, branding, just playing their hearts out. It's wonderful to see. Oh, look, right at the top of your screen for a second there. Twitch rivals. Exactly. Like I said.
Boom.
Starly
and Alkin.
They've been playing very well. Of course, today, this Red Knight dropping down. Right, super exclusive skin at one point. Not anymore. Curly going down and securing another elimination there. That's 2 for Starly and Alkin now. Putting themselves these early game fights, man. They really matter. They really, really matter. If you're going for the wrecking ball, early game fights, if you can establish yourself, get a really good weapon set up early, put yourself in a good position. Now, that means Nasia's left. Catches it off guard. Incredible orb, securing the revenge elimination setup for what they did to MBF on top of the previous building.
Right. Now, at that point, you go into the club and you dance and you celebrate.
You do. Absolutely. Which dance would you use?
Infinite dab. There, I said it.
You seem limber enough. I think you could dab forever, Zeke. I think you could. I wouldn't doubt you. And I wouldn't want to challenge you to a dab off. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it needs to be. Someone set up a dab tournament. Do it. I'll sponsor it. Don't really, though. I can't do that.
Amar and Ames in containers. So we've seen them land here every game.
They've never landed containers, Zeke.
They've
landed containers every single time, Zeke.
We even saw it yesterday as well. This is their hotspot.
But that's good. What that means is these guys are so confident here. They basically say, you know what? Bring it. Come on in. See what happens. Chaos Ape gets caught off guard, trying to peek around the corner. And the edit from his teammate and the push out, I think, was potentially a bait move. And Amar said, yeah, do that. Yep. That's exactly what I want you to do. Please step out and shotgun blast, that blue pump, in the knockout.
Man, Lupo, I appreciate Wow!
Jetpacks, look out, dude.
He didn't need a jetpack there to secure that elimination.
Maybe he did need a jetpack to get out of there. Amar, Ameson's just, basically, like you said, saying, this is our house. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the lemonade. Now get out.
These guys
have Zacubus and Alex landed here every time?
They've landed racetrack pretty consistently. I know from playing with Alex, Alex and Gomer actually, they come here relatively often. Rogue Boys in the chat, but they know this place. Plus, they're really into racing. It's a weird obsession.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know what it's all about. All right, but I don't question it. All right, who am I to judge? If that's what you're into, then do your thing. The pyramid there, you see it switch from wood to brick. That potentially means the guy that's inside is out of materials or out of wood already. Could be low materials, could be a good opportunity to just spray out what his opponent's building up. He's dropping down. So he's switched to metal now. He's got to be getting low on resources. This could be an opportunity here. If Alex and Zacubus can keep applying pressure, make this guy burn through what's left of his resources. There it is. Ruben Senpai gets knocked down to 30-60. The AR tap, that gray AR doing work there.
Yeah.
Now, do they go for the elimination or they bait out the enemies?
Can we dip out?
Now, this is on the other side. This is the last player, so he's up top.
Watching from above. Trying to.
Yep.
And there's the thirst.
Yep. You have to do it.
Don't blame
have to.
They need the elimination points. Every single one counts, and that puts Alex alone at 2.
Now he's by himself.
Aragon looking down. Hey, anybody left? Where are you building up? I see that little ramp, buddy. And here comes this. Oh, an attempt at just a quick scope from the snipe. A valiant effort, too. More power to him. If he can land another one, he has an opportunity potentially. Is this semi-out? Wait, is it semi-out? It's a semi-out. So he has a chance here to take another shot. If there's a moment of exposure.
Oh, Lupo, he's burning through mats. He cannot build anything else.
Take the wood, turn it into metal, so you can build one more. Do it. Convert it. Zacubus the push, an aggressive push, but gets caught off guard. Gets thirsted. No scope there for you this round, bud.
Oh,
Good luck.
1v1, Lupo.
Well played from Aragonus. Honestly, the keeping track of multiple targets, especially when you're getting flanked. When they're trying to go for a pinch, you have somebody building up next to you. Maybe you don't necessarily hear it. Maybe you're too distracted trying to go for a shot down below. You forget that somebody else exists. But not this guy. He's tracking both of them the entire time, which is how he knew to just turn around, just a quick little boop, and get that elimination, move on with your life, right?
That is the sound for the weapons, right? Boop. Lupo, can you do me a huge favor?
Yes.
Can you just make all the sounds for all the weapons in game? Start now. Go.
You got it. Aww. That's the sound. That's him getting eliminated. That's an in-game sound. Is aww.
That was perfect, Lupo. Thank you for doing that. Oh, here we go. Good name. Go.
There's a lot of jumping.
Yeah.
Stop abusing the space bar. Come on, Raz. I can only make that sound so much. I want him to get in a fight.
Yeah, okay, wait, hold on. We'll hold your breath. Hold your breath here. We'll wait for a fight. Hold on. Wait, it's going to happen right here.
And we're waiting.
All right, when I say go, you're going to go. Okay,
All right,
ready? Hold on.
Ready.
Wait for it. Go. Oh!
That's fall damage. We're waiting.
One guy's going up.
That's wood going up. He reloaded the magazine.
Can you take this down?
I could try. It's gonna take a bit.
I could try. It's going to take a bit.
try.
Do I have to do those sounds too?
No, you're good. You're good. That was phenomenal.
Yes, did it.
10 out of 10.
When is Epic hiring me?
Drop down.
I will replace all the sounds in the game.
All the sounds. This
No
is a
offense,
thing,
sound
a
team,
project.
but clearly mine are extremely high quality. Right? Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. It's one that the world needs.
For everyone at home, what did you think about those sound effects? Tweet us with that hashtag Summer Skirmish.
Do it.
10 out of 10. We're getting confirmation 10 out of 10.
I could probably do that all day. I'm not going to lie. Dan Hissel and Tinny out here in the woods. Both of them sitting pretty right now in terms of HP and shield. Now, Tinny could try and farm up a couple of those little blue mushrooms and top off his shield, but it doesn't necessarily have to. I mean, it depends on what kind of mood you're in. If you're not hungry, then, you don't want to overeat. That's a problem.
It's gluttonous.
It's gluttonous. It's bad for you, okay? There is such a thing as too much of a good thing, okay? Too much of a good thing.
I mean, look, this is too much of a good thing. It's a rabbit with French fries in the back.
Yeah, you really got to get some catch up for those things, Rabbit. The shots coming out there. That attack doing work. 3 shots there. Gets the knockdown. It's a 2v1 now. He's missing a little bit of shield. Missing all his shield, actually. A little bit of HP. The little window peek. 81 and stops him. He puts a wall up and says, no, you don't get away. He finds a teammate hiding underneath in the bottom. Gets knocked down. Dan can get thirsted.
Come on. It's okay.
Tinny, save this man's life.
Luckily, Tinny is so close that this enemy cannot turn and thirst. Oh, look, they tried.
Into his rabbit. He snuck past.
They edited the wall. No, Tinny. You gotta do this. Tinny, get in there. Come on. He's
2 HP. He's gonna tick. Oh, Tinny just barely survives.
Oh.
Eliminated by Gabby. Gabby coming in from the fourth party, it seems.
Man.
In that little engagement. Sneaks away with a kill.
I feel like there's just been so much action today, Lupo. It's just everywhere we're going, there's just constant action.
Everybody wants to be friends with everybody. That's what Twitch Rivals is all about, being friends. That's why we're called rivals. All right, that's actually not what rivals means. It means that we're opponents. It means that we're out to get each
AKA
other.
friends. Hug it out.
Friends. Hugging it out. All right. Well played from Gabby to come in at the end there. Excellent little back and forth stuck inside that box. I know they're crawling. Back with Dan kind of hiding. Man. Broken and LP Massive here in a build fight over just over the north side of this mountain.
There's a bouncer.
Those can get kind of crazy, especially if have you ever built a 1x1 box?
Okay.
All 6 surfaces put bouncers on them, and then just hands up and just let whatever happens happen.
No, but I know what I'm gonna do the moment I get to play Fortnite.
Don't try that at home, kids. It will probably give you motion sickness. It's absolutely crazy. You bounce all over the place. It's really cool though. Except for when maybe you have a buddy, maybe he goes by Ninja, and maybe when you're knocked down, he does that to you. Stuck in the box. That might be a thing. Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. Ameson's and Amar coming out from the containers out there, northwest side of Retail Row, and they're stuck in a build fight here.
They're getting what looks like it's a 1v1 or a 2v2, like they're fighting another duo, but I think they might also be getting third party. It's hard to tell. They're trying to build down. Wait, is
dropping down? Somebody might be stuck in the bottom of this wall. Going up, he just does a quick replace to see who.
Yeah,
might be
so there is someone down here, and I think
there it is, the 76 and switches. One of the Solar guys stuck in the bottom. Tough 2v1 spot. And, of course, as always, another team is watching. They're just saying, okay, you guys fought it out. Let us do our thing now.
Yeah. We'd like in on this, please. We'd like all your health bars and your eliminations.
The drop down, there's an attempt at building the catch on the way down from that little sneaky bandit, but it did not stop him on the drop in, almost landing directly on Amar's head.
Oh, man, he's building so much. Look, we only can build 3 more things.
1 wood, 2 metal, and a dream.
And a dream. He's got to push them. I mean, you have to fight them. You can't let them. You have to retaliate. One wall.
Very accurate over there. And Amar, a really good, just an option there, a choice there to say, nope, I'm not ready to fight this. So, and he tries to push back out, sneak his way away, and it does not land. Kevster, securing the eliminations. Aimsons, now's your time to shine, all right? You can do your thing. Just click on their heads and win.
Hopping back over here, this is Kevster and Young.
Watching from the bottom now. The build up, the attempt to get away from Kevster's accuracies. Lucky doesn't have a snipe today. Yesterday he put in some good shots. Now he got lasered from above. He's got to heal quick. Hopefully that opponent up top doesn't have like a clinger, a grenade. He's exposed. His teammate goes down. Could not save Young. Oh, valiant effort from Kevster. He still secured the elimination. He alone has 5, which means if Young even just has 2, they already have a Wrecking Ball bonus for next game.
Yep.
And if not, Kevster's the kind of guy who can put on a good show and bring home 2 more eliminations with ease, in my opinion. All he's got to do is get in a good spot. You've seen a lot of people already third-partying. He's just got to take advantage of that. Let people fight it out, man. Let people fight it out. Be the referee. Say, listen, you stop shooting. Instead, I'm going to shoot you and win.
You go, foul. No, now you're down. Foul. Start over. Wait, let me get the other guy instead. Just kidding.
Tomato Man, what do you think about this? Oh, okay.
I think it's pretty good. Thank you, Dr. Lupo.
You sound like a Muppet. It's terrifying.
Back to you.
I'm going to go eat some pizza. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Those dead eyes.
Peering into my soul.
Yeah, he can see everything. All right, he sees everything. He knows what you had for breakfast.
He's like an evil Santa. But Eric and Tomo.
Evil Santa.
Evil Santa. He sees when you are sleeping.
Now
he knows when you're awake.
You're gonna scare anybody that's watching.
Now everyone's gonna like, wait, hold on. I need the beef boss skin.
Tomo and Eric
I need to take down this tomato head.
Trying to defend while the keyboard on your screen right there just a beautiful rainbow gradient.
Lighting up my life. Not as much as you light up mine, Lupo, but very close.
Oh, Zeke. Oh, you. You angel, you. Bottom always goes down.
Okay, so now here's the thing, though. Where is his teammate?
Apparently not anywhere nearby to secure the save on his buddy. Switches out for that purple bolt. The legendary bolt action sniper. And there's somebody top of Chimney Rock there. So Eric could take an opportunity. He could snipe up super quick, but they do still have the teammate hiding in here somewhere. Somebody's got to be in here. Sniff them out, all right?
This is a tricky situation, especially if you jump down. Look, so there's 2 teams. So there's one up on Chimney Rock, like you're saying, one to their left here west in that gigantic structure, and now there's a player somewhere below them. So if they're out too long, they're going to get third party, fourth party. They're going to lose their shields, and it's not going to be a good day for them.
54 seconds left before the zone starts to move. They have a chance to kind of they can root around down here, right? Oh no! The trap.
Tomo goes down.
Pain's trap gets Tomo.
Oh, he lands a shot.
Gets the shot. No. Saves Tomo's life. Eric, well played. What a save.
Yeah, so
the quick edit into the window, the jump shot with the shotgun what a wicked angle. Basically blew his legs apart, just a shot down at an angle like that, and the drum gun spray to save his teammate's life.
I think he caught that player off guard, because as you saw, like they're moving around, he hit him with the slugs, and then they hopped and tried to look toward him and find where the shots were coming from, and then he just put the nail in the coffin and said, "It's okay, Tom."
Well read.
Man,
Tomo's gonna write you a thank you note later, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
it'll be done in calligraphy.
He's like, Santa,
too.
listen. Eric, 10 out of 10 player.
Thank you very much for saving me. Okay.
Right, what's the percent?
Now they built this little like it's almost like a dock out into the air there. They're trying to sneak their way into the safe zone. You see they're just barely on the edge right now. They're going to do the safe play. All sorts of crazy structures built up on all the hills and mountains around. You see somebody peeking right there. Take that shot. Oh! Evil goes down.
Lupo, what's the one rule of Fortnite?
You don't stand still in the open, man. You just can't. Now, I will say this. Evil was wiggling ever so gently, but it didn't matter. Here we go. The thermal trying to track down.
Got thermals.
This is out of the zone. You see his teammates moving in, and it might be too late. We'll see here in a second if elimination pops up for them or not, if the revive actually happened. And I still say it's that keyboard man, the rainbow.
Yeah.
We got Kinstar and Javis are still alive. He's dressed up for medieval times.
Yep.
Very shiny helmet. Distractingly shiny almost. Maybe that's one of Kinstar's, maybe that's a strat. Run a helmet that's so shiny it distracts your opponents.
It reflects the sun, blinds them.
I can't see. Oh, no.
Oh, it's Kinstar. No.
Oh, wait, my monitor was just turned off. It's not actually that bright in game. Oh, everything makes sense now. I still think it's super cool. You can see in the background for these Solary guys, you can see the other players from Solary still in there, still playing, still alive, still building. I'm getting close enough to the monitor, and I'm trying to see what's happening on the other. Oh, now you just made it more difficult for me. I'm just kidding. It's okay, because now we have the little penguin guy.
Oh, Penguin's back. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, just, if you just want to win this game, we can go out for Durburger afterwards. Oh, you knocked down Jabez and Thurston. That's really good. Good job. Go get his loot, maybe. Yeah. Well, if you have time. If not, that's fine, too. Let's just win.
Let's just win.
Little penguin with a crown here.
What is that? What is that little penguin's name?
I feel like it's Reggie.
Reggie. Okay, Reggie.
Penguin.
Reggie.
Or Gerald. What you pick? Whatever you want, Zeke.
Gerald is much better. Yeah. Gerald the Penguin.
Painless and just hanging out over here. Somebody is stuck in his middle box. He's got to try and save his teammate and has an opportunity to do so now.
But look, so now he has to be careful. You know, so Lupo, we've seen this time and time again, man. When
catching the opponent rotating out, he's trying to build a little tunnel, and he himself gets caught from above, taking a shot there.
One guy's coming from northeast.
Back over Eric and Tomo watching. You see,
a player just bounced. Yep, they're using the bouncer to get down.
Northeast.
Lupo, I'm scared. I feel like everyone hasn't come around the mountain yet. Oh, no, Topsky was the penguin. Reg, Gerald, are you okay?
Penguin can't save you this time. What a shot. Excellent shot there. The snipe just kind of catching a really good angle. Those opponents exposed. Tomo and Eric trying to take an opportunity. Another one caught a body shot, not a headshot, so no knockdown there, but a ton of damage dealt. 105 minimum just on the spot.
Look at this. Remote exposure. Oh, no.
That's going to be tough.
Take it easy.
That's going to be tough.
No.
He
okay.
gets the elimination.
It was on Kinstar. It was a power play. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to throw these.
I don't even need my own structure.
Yeah, you know what?
This is
Boom.
stupid. I'm going to knock your stuff down and my stuff. That's what I think about this fight.
You see, he probably thought if people see my structure explode, they probably think like,
oh, what an angle. Just barely peeking out the corner. Tomo takes a shot. Gets Rise knocked down. Finishes the elimination.
That he's finding eliminations left and right, Lupo.
81 meters. He's got 3 of his own right now, and maybe even a chance right here to secure another one. Pretty exposed up top. Not a whole ton of cover, and they're going to have to rotate. They're moving their way in. Now we have Lolito.
He's still alive. He's got a little bit of high ground, which is good. I mean, not looking great in the ammo department right now, Lupo.
Confidence like this, though, with a beard like that, who needs ammo?
That's right.
Zeke, who needs it? Ooh. Just a quick thermal shot. You can use the thermal kind of look through walls almost as they're still being built, because you can see the little thermal outlines. Yeah, the heat signatures. There you go. Look at you using the correct terminology. Thank you for educating me.
Gotcha.
He's just kind of watching. You got 6 left.
Lupo, this is coming down to the wire. And also, it's kind of a strange spot, right? Because we've had to shift back toward the mountain. Now we're going back around the mountain.
Rotating around it, man. Thanos have a really solid top down of everybody here, and there's going to be 4 opponents below him. 2 of them down here at the bottom. Eric and Tomo moving up. That shark will, it might have a laser on its head, but you can't use it to attack, which kind of rough. Oh, he's got an opponent using the launch pad too. He's flying. He almost went right behind him. He almost played very, very aggressive there. That could have gotten crazy real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. And he does have, he's got the green drum gun. He's got a green pump, so you have a really good up-close setup, especially if you're point blank against your opponents now. I mean, rarity of the weapon almost doesn't even matter anymore. He's flying past just barely. He's getting top down. That's probably... Lolito.
Yeah, Lolito was all the way on the high ground, but look, they find Artix.
Gets the knockdown. No elimination yet, but at this point, it's got to happen with the zone moving and it being this small. Eric and Tomo. This
Whoa!
Very end there. Matsudaro's being the last one alive, and Tamo takes the shotgun shot and secures the victory royale.
Wow.
Feels good, man. Clap.
Feels good. Claps in the chat. Eric and Tamo secure a victory royale. So for next game, they're going to activate Kingpin, which means their points will be tripled. Man.
Things got so crazy at the end there.
They really did.
3 teams alive in a kind of a mountainside, very vertical build fight, and the number of launch pads. You have people with bounce pads. You even saw a launch pad pass a bounce pad because you didn't want to get shot off into the air.
And they gone back, yeah.
Oh, things almost got real scary there. Almost got real scary. I almost grabbed my blankie. And I would have had to hide behind it out of fear. Right? I don't do well with scary stuff, Zeke.
Oh my gosh. Now, here's the thing, Lupo. Let's take a look at the standings from previous game.
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is the previous game where players fell and what bonuses were active, right? So from last game, Etnix takes first place. Right below them,
points.
Fnatic has Power and Jarl have activated the Kingpin bonus, so they had triple points going into this game right here. Lolito also had Wrecking Ball, so his duo had Kingpin was last game. Now we have Wrecking Ball for them. And then Amar and Ames have also activated the Wrecking Ball. So their points for this game were doubled, and Fnatic, their points were tripled for this game.
Crazy.
Man, let's take a look at also the top 20 here to see where, again, ladies and gentlemen, this was for last game. This is setting the stage for the current game we're in.
Now, you see here, this is another just huge spread of points across the entire list. Tons of people. I love that tons of people are getting involved. They're part of a ton of different fights. You see too, some people maybe, like I said, maybe you do really well one round, you don't do so well the next round, and you just kind of switch it up. But the end of match 4 there. Wow.
You want to go back and take a look?
Please, because
let's do it.
That got messy real quick.
Wow, he falls all the way down.
There's still 6 people left at this point too.
So I'm gonna watch the kill feed. You watch the game.
Let's go, baby.
So at the same time, it went from 6 to 2. So somehow at the very top there, they eliminate a Lolito. I think they were lost to the storm.
Where did everybody go?
It all happened so
just stay alive.
fast.
It's so easy.
We've seen it time and time again, man. Mountains are hard to build around.
They are.
And when you have low mats, oh, man.
Now, that very last moment there, that's not the only crazy thing that happened over the course of the match. We have a set of highlights from the entire game coming up.
Let's take a look at these. Let's relive some incredible moments that we've witnessed.
These kind of pushes, these on-the-edge pushes, you have people moving in, and there's still 85 left. Early game, you have advantage. You have, I think, even more powerful advantage early game if you have the height, just because there's a chance that people don't even have the resources yet.
Right.
Now, Alex and Zach landed very often here, taking out Loya and Svenos at the racetrack there. We've seen a lot of really good play from Gataga and McLeod. We've seen a lot of really good play from a lot of different players. So it is wonderful to see all the different situations that these people have to deal with, because this, I mean, you're talking about people that play Fortnite just a little bit, my friend. They play a little bit, and I think that's the understatement of the year. And it's crazy seeing the reactions, the choices that some of these players make to stay alive, and whether they revive or go for the elimination. Those kind of strategies, the clingers, man, are so versatile, so versatile now, especially because people are using them as like to detonate through walls.
Right.
Like that. Kevster has made a ton of really good plays. He had, like I said, he had some shots yesterday, some snipes that were just insane. We've seen Kinstar out-build people. I mean, it's like he's just playing on a different level, man.
Yeah.
I would hate to see him against like a team of third graders. It would be just brutal. Yeah, you stick 20 third graders against Kinstar, he'll just it would be gruesome. I'm saying. In the game and no other way.
You know, man, just to piggyback a little bit on what you were talking about earlier, it's just cool that it feels like anytime we're cutting, first of all, when we're moving around the game, there's action everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like we're constantly seeing different people just showing up, just doing super fun plays, and the more aggressive they are, it feels like they're being rewarded right now.
I'll love it. Give me more. I don't want to wait. Give me more.
More aggression. You guys at home, what do you think of the action? Hit us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. Are you enjoying Kingpin? What have been some of your favorite moments? Send those clips our way. We'll watch them together, and you'll see us react to maybe some things we've missed. Don't forget to talk about Lupo. He's incredible. Oh my gosh. We also have some of your favorite moments you've already sent, so let's take a look at those together. I want to see what you've sent our way.
McLeod's got to move up and try and help your teammate. Get in there, brother.
Oh, trying to get the high ground, and
SMG spray coming
woo!
out.
That's Pate going down. Now, I like that he's being aggressive, and he's leading the charge with the heavy sniper out.
Brownie, most of the time I would get a box of tissues and just start weeping. just cry it out. Z.
Just cry it out, hug it out, and say, you know what?
Listen, GG, all right? But that penguin would reinforce my ability to push back against my opponents to see what could happen. But right now, Gotaga, the hatless Gotaga, and McLeod getting elimination. Looks like a pair of them.
Dominate, peekaboo. Look at this. It was Slay.
Coming with 2 more points.
Oh,
gosh!
Whoa!
What a shot! Look at that. Just a quick cut over to MZ. Oh, look, he just shot this guy from 12 miles away. And we're moving on. What a shot there. Chip and Glob now trying to just kind of build up, stay safe against it.
How do you...
Wait,
what?
By 176. Tyamski, is this a trio technically? Because the Penguin he's got to be playing with them. There's no way that he's not. Oh, you have a lot of friends coming up the stairs.
Oh, SSK goes down. He finds the
Are you
elimination.
absolutely kidding?
Oh my God!
The plays, dude! Let's go. 2 HP in a dream. I'm telling you.
Man.
Absolutely ridiculous. Some of those is so crazy. The back and forth snipes, the shotgun play at the top of the building in Paradise. Just,
it's been a fun day.
Please keep this coming. Please don't stop because it's so good. It's so good. There's so many crazy plays.
We've got 1 game left to play today, ladies and gentlemen, before our break. But don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more action after this. We'll see you soon.
Do it. Maybe Zeke will dance YMCA when we get back. We'll see.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you've enjoyed your break. I'm Zeke. This guy is Dr. Lupo.
I am. It usually says it right. Oh,
no, it says it right
bottom
there.
of the screen right
Nice
now.
try.
I didn't see that. That's on me. No one else. Right. Now, before we go too much further, you might be thinking, wow, Lupo, Zeke, today's been a blast so far. Well, you're not wrong. And you might be thinking, I want more. Now, let's talk about the schedule of when you get more. Yeah, so you see Friday, August 15th, we knocked those 2 sets of 5 out already, and we are almost done with Europe's second set of 5 for the weekend. Started this morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. This afternoon, 2 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what time zone that is for you because a lot of people are watching, but we're doing the second 5 for North America. And we repeat the same format next weekend. And next weekend, you better be watching me because I'll be playing in it. Keep that in mind. But yeah, the schedule right there is super straightforward. It's been fantastic, too, because split sets of 5 games, wonderful for the players because they have a little bit a better opportunity to reset. You know, a recharge moment. 5 games is not nearly as intense as 10.
Right.
And I know that because I can do math.
I'm glad that you can because I cannot. For you guys joining us, let's set the stage real quick. We've got 1 game left to play for Europe. Now, if you don't know what the format is, let's take a quick moment. Let's talk about that. We're doing a modified version of the Kingpin format. So we're going to play 5 matches. We're in our final game right now. Eliminations are worth 1 point each. If your duo can find 7 or more eliminations, you activate Wrecking Ball, which means for the next game, you have double points. Now, if your duo can find a Victory Royale, that means you activate Kingpin, which means for the next game, you will have triple points. Obviously, these modifiers don't stack. The prizing is where we've made the modification. So now prizing is being divvied out at the end of every single game. So every game is like a fresh start, Lupo.
Twitch Round is all about the craziness of seeing these streamers go up against each other, and so the prize pool breakdown, like you said, totally different, but also pretty similar. I mean, there's still prize at the end of the games, but it's every single game, like you said, which means people maybe you had a bad game. Doesn't matter. Forget about it. Get back in there. You know, keep clicking on heads. Maybe we'll get a bunch of eliminations this game. And you can make some bowling references with the Kingpin and Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, but let's hop into game right now, Lupo. Our final game of the day.
Let's go.
For Europe. Because we're back at 2 for 5 more games.
And you better be here. I'll be watching. I'll be watching you. I won't really. Okay, I can't actually see you. The camera only goes one way. I checked. Sorry. Sorry. I cannot see you right now, wherever you are watching. Now you see Tomo and Eric putting up a solid show. Last game, they have the Kingpin bonus. They have triple points, Zeke.
Right.
I checked. It's 3 times. I have a TI 83 calculator, so I don't have to think about it. It is actually 3 times points, which is crazy.
I appreciated that joke. Thank you for making that.
You are welcome. All right.
So again, we're just going to reiterate. Every elimination this duo right here can find will be tripled. If they get 5 eliminations at the end of this game, they walk away 15.
They're not alone here at Salty Springs. You got somebody moving in across. New neighbors are always risky. That's somebody on top of their own roof, which is kind of terrifying because they live there. Why would a neighbor just be on your roof? What is happening? Maybe you shouldn't move into Salty, okay? Hopefully you didn't sign a contract or anything yet. Homeowners association fees are excessive.
Whoa,
that was an early set of elims.
That was an instant. So that player's partner went down.
And I believe Eric, based on what I saw on the feed, Eric did get it as well. So that's 2 eliminations from him already. Quick math, that's 6 points.
6 points. They literally start the game with 6 points.
There are teams that won't even without a multiplier won't even see that. That's crazy. That is a big buffer already. If they get another set of eliminations, push them to 12, they take another team out, that's almost insurmountable.
Now, Lupo, here's something I want to point out. Let's check out the standings very quickly. These are coming in from game 4. So as you can see, Tomo, like we talked about, and Eric have the Kingpin bonus, and below them, Amar and Ames have activated Wrecking Ball. So these are the 2 teams you guys at home want to keep an eye on, okay? Because Wrecking Ball means double points, and for Eric and Tomo, they're going to have triple points active.
That's a lot of points.
That's
a lot of math to do, too. I'm overwhelmed.
Hold on, let me pull on my TI. Where's the TI 83? I thought you said you had it. Where is it?
I'm trying to find it. I don't actually. It sounds like you found it.
I got it.
I guess those are calculator sound effects. Is that what that was supposed to be, Zeke?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
2 + 2 is 4. Math. Here we go. So now we hop over. This is Young and Kevster. Now Kevster has literally been running rampant. Okay, he is eliminating players left and right at will because he's Kevster.
That's what he does, and that's what his name means. It's not actually what it means, but it is what it means. No.
It is.
You see, he dropped a couple bits of gear to slide off the roof of the building up here in Lonely Lodge. Not so lonely, because Young does have Kevster nearby. So, I mean, I don't know, at that point, why is it really called Lonely Lodge? Because no one here is lonely. It's a lodge. Maybe the lodge itself is lonely, and that's really why it's called that. Now, they also have people pushing on them, a set of opponents here, building up the brick ramp there, trying to get up above. Little top-down view on Young, and he's stuck in his own box. Dropped himself out, takes some fall damage down, 68 HP, 22 shield, and Kevster is knocked. Young, now's the time. Clutch up. You can do it. You've done it before.
Kevster took a hit, though. He's really there. I think they're going to try and thirst Kevster.
They almost have to try and go for it, get that early elimination point, but Young can sneak his way in. There's a couple windows over there. Maybe you can just still do a little peek shot. Kevster does get eliminated. It's Peekaboo from up above and chucking the clingers on there saying, yeah, go get the loot. I dare you. See what happens.
Okay, so now he very quickly gets in, snakes the loot. This is good. Now he's got, ammo. He's got bouncers. But he's still in what looks like a 1v2.
What a
he's going for it.
Attempt at it. The tac shotgun hits a 67 in there. Dropping shots on his opponent's teammate, too. Does not enough.
Peekaboo.
A valiant effort.
You're eliminated.
From Young. A valiant effort. Hats off. He went for it. He put the bounce pad down, and he just said, you know what? You only live once. And then also the next game. And the game after that, because in Fortnite, maybe you get knocked down and you get revived. So technically, you can live more than one time.
Look, Lupo, you get knocked down, but you get up again, and nothing's ever going to keep you down.
Never going to keep you down, Zeke. I wouldn't even dream of it. Okay.
Peekaboo finding the eliminations there early on. Gotta love it. This is SK.
Moving up top of Paradise Palms. Very, very tough down fight. It's crazy to think that some of these players will take a shotgun shot, gets the knockdown, by the way, Dennis, and goes for the thirst, but they'll take a shotgun shot and build a floor before they land on it. Yeah, I've seen it done a ton of times now. Incredibly fast building. So the edit there, the shotgun, the swap, and the headshots coming out. What an excellent push. Well done.
Now, unfortunately, Lupo, his teammate was thirsted.
That is true.
It's okay. He still got time. You just got to make eliminations. You got to get on the board.
The upside is he did come away with some impulse nades.
Ooh.
Would you trade a teammate for impulse nades?
I might. I think I would.
I might. Depends on who my teammate is. You know, and how sassy I'm feeling.
If it's me.
I would never trade you for impulse nades. Not in a million years.
That makes me really happy to hear. Thank you.
I would probably drop Ninja for a gray SMG though. I'm kidding. And that's going to be on Twitter. Drama alert. Just saying. Now we have an opportunity here. Teaksy.
Toma and Teaksy.
You got to go save Toma.
Don't let him die. Don't let him get eliminated.
So he's ready. That drum gun, incredibly powerful.
Wow.
You just watch the corner.
The stinks.
Oh, he gets. He tagged himself. He tagged himself. Run.
And he what? He downed Fnatic Power as well.
Yeah, power, which means somewhere. There's Jarl from up top. An excellent try. The stink bomb actually doing far more damage than I expected because surprise, there was yet another player in there in the mix. Now Etnix, Gromval, way up in the links. Maybe going golfing. They have the emote. They just pop a quick golf ball shot up into the air.
Is there a player there?
Sneaking on the bridge. Was there a bridge troll to pay the toll?
You got to pay the toll of ammo and bullets. But maybe I don't think they're here. There's no way, right? Because you would have already seen them unless they're hiding behind the hay bale. Or they're far.
Speaking of the headshot as he's sneaking away. Hey, I see you, by the way.
That's gotta feel really good. Literally, you just peek out the window and there they are, and you very quickly line it up, take the shot, and it connects. Look at me. I'm Dr. Lupo. I know how to snipe. It's probably what he's thinking.
It's probably exactly. He's not thinking that at all. He probably has no idea who I am, and that's okay. I've accepted that about myself.
Etnix, though. Wait, so Etnix is close
Rainbow
here as well?
keyboards, by the way. Etnix. Well, Etnix is the teammate. Cromwell's teammate.
Yeah.
Pushing up there, getting elimination. The other teammate that sniped target a moment ago.
So they find both players, which is good. They have the loot. They've got some apples.
Now, I have a question for you, Zeke.
Okay.
You ever seen a Viking use a katana?
You know, I've never thought to myself, I need something more in my entire life than a Viking with a katana.
Well, it looks like your dreams have been answered.
The moment I thought about it, answered. Boom, Fortnite. That's the effect it has.
Got Lei flying in. By the way, the period at the end of his name adding emphasis to le. Le.
Le.
He's very le.
You know, it's not Leh. It's his ability to eliminate players because he's been on it all day. But look at this. They're going to third-party Lupo.
You see he was kind of dipping back and forth, seeing, is this the right time to engage? And it definitely is.
Yes,
he's
for sure.
Going to let some clingers and grenade fly in there, just see what he can do. I think the goal, as you see, this whole structure from top down, coming down, saying, hey, we're here. It's Gotaga.
Gotaga, Lupo. Look at this.
Going to play a lot of
That's Gotaga right there.
Explodes, man. Gotaga goes down.
So that means
move
it's
up on
just Gotaga here. His team, or Gotaga's down, so it's just his teammate, rather. And there's another duo here as well. Okay, they're trying to push through the enemy structures. Look, he was what? There was a ramp separating them. Oh my gosh. There's grenades right there.
The edit, and there's the shotgun, and Ruben set by the shotgun blast is all it took. Gets the knockdown, goes for the elim.
So now both the sets of duos are 1v1, v2 right now.
Exactly. Now you even see, you heard just a second ago the call for third partying is they're starting to move in.
Lupo, this is another team joining the fray.
It's Evil and High style. Say, hey, we're here too, and I might be playing in the dark, but I don't care.
Wait. Oh, the players right there. They snuck all the way around?
This seems to have been a common theme. As soon as you see gunfire from one team, you hear it. Maybe you see it in distance. Maybe you see a build fight happening. People are just getting aggressive. They're saying, I want a piece of that action because you have what I want, and that's elimination points. See that? He's even using the bounce pad. He sees another target. He just flew past to the south. So they're split potentially here if these two are teammates. Now, Evil could capitalize on this. We got one running away. If that's another team, then maybe you have to deal with third party again. If it's not, then you've got one guy here just sneaking his way out, trying to tunnel. Might not be enough. We'll see here in a sec.
Lupo, I don't know how I feel about this, man. They're splitting up super far. You can see Highstyle is kind of making his way back, but they're so separated. If there's another duo that shows up, then it's going to be Evil by himself having to hold down the line while Highstyle comes back around.
It's adorable that you said, if another team shows up, as if to say there will not be another team that shows up. That there's even a chance that there is not another team actively watching right now. And you know that they always are, man.
Vultures, the likes of them.
I don't blame them. It's the way you play, man. You go in for the eliminations. You want to let somebody else do the dirty work. You secure the elimination points.
That's right. But look, they're back together, which is good. But the player's still below them right there.
Oh, and finally sneaks them out, hiding all the way back down the bottom. There's a lot of, there's like a build up and then just a drop down and try and hide and sneak away. And it was not enough.
Tomo's been eliminated.
Tomo's been eliminated.
So Eric, this must be Eric.
Painless, and that is Eric taking the shot. The shotgun shot gets the knockdown. 1v1, and Eric goes down.
Look at that. So the team from last game with the Kingpin bonus has now been eliminated.
But just keep in mind, they landed and picked up 2 eliminations early.
Right.
They may have gotten a number of other eliminations in the course of the match. They might still be in the lead for elimination points.
We'll have to see at the end of this
that Kingpin bonus goes a long way, man. 3 times multiplier is actually 3 times as many points. If you keep track, 3 times is actually 3 times.
1 times 3 is
3.
3.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
makes
checked.
sense. Let me just call Pentagon. Yep, that math checks out.
It is true. We have top men doing research on this. Do not go for broke.
Wow.
Get caught gargoyling out there. One single snipe. That's all it takes. That green hunting rifle getting work done.
You know, man.
Watch
but
it.
look. Pate is also sitting up top. They're kind of peeking as well. It feels like there's teams all the way around them. Like, so look, out in front of them, there's a team. To the left, we just saw brick walls go up. On the right, down below, on this structure over here, there's definitely 1 or 2 players.
You see, there's another one moving up right there. There's more opponents.
Broken goes down. So remember, he sniped Broken before, so he was just eliminated.
Yep.
I also thought he hit that guy walking up. I was going to lose it.
I had to hold it for a second, just to make sure. You see another fight happening. Takes a shot. Takes the tree out, which actually doesn't count for elimination, even though trees matter. All right, they're wood resources in game, and they're very important.
So
trees have feelings too.
I think this is a duo, like a 1v1 situation as far as duos go across the way.
I believe so.
I don't think it's 3 teams. I think it's only 2 teams.
I have 6.
Oh my gosh.
Dan and Tinney just taking a look, hanging out. They may run into Ames and Amar because they're very close to containers right now. And we haven't seen them yet this game, but I almost guarantee you they landed in containers again.
They probably did. They've done it every game.
Why not do it the 5th game? You've done it all the other games.
Hey, man.
Like I said, if it's a strat, you know, if it's a location that you're incredibly good at, absolutely go there every single time. I would too. The only fear is eventually you might get predictable, and if somebody wants to take advantage of that, they might know where you are already.
Do you have a favorite spot you like to land?
Wherever I'm going to win from.
Oh.
And Zytros was sneaking around underneath. Dan and Tinny found him. Take basically a free elimination there. What a play. They probably were tracking based on the audio, the little tiny baby footsteps down there.
Yeah, they're crouch walking. Yep.
Just barely hearing it, and that's all you need. As soon as you think somebody's down there, you go.
Oh wow,
that's a knockdown 65-meter toss on Etnix right there. Tinny, that powerful arm. Been working out a lot. You can tell the perfect arc, right?
Look at that. Etnix
takes the
now
eliminated. And Cromwell goes down
just
as well.
Casually fires a few times and takes down Cromwell. Okay, Tinny. All right, calm down. My bad.
That's 3 eliminations in probably 60 seconds or less for Tinny. Well done. Really, really good plays here. Really good awareness from these players. And everybody's got that. That's the problem with these kind of matches. You have a ton of really high skill players. You can't expect to have an advantage over somebody because they're going to all be doing the same thing as you. They're all gonna play really well. AZ's right here, trapped inside the Skull Trooper outfit. Can't wait for the re-release of this skin, which I actually don't know if it's going to happen or not. Chat, just so you know, okay? Nobody jump the gun and say, "Wow, Lupo leaked it." I'm just saying, I legitimately have no idea. But it's not enough. The Skull Trooper might have superpowers, but Veinless does not care. Does not care. Well played.
Wow, look at this. So now we're back over to Archangel and Pate. Okay, they're trying to get a little bit of high ground here. So I feel like they haven't moved that far as position, right?
They haven't needed to. You saw just for the minimap had them just inside the white circle. They're safe. They don't have to do a thing. They could just wait. And they're even potentially gatekeeping Dan and Tinny based on position because they're going to have to move kind of a east-southeast, which is almost directly at the team we saw just before that top of that metal tower, established, waiting, watching.
17 players left. Commemorating. So now we're back with Dan Hizzle, Tinny. Okay, so now they're building up.
I need somebody to get crazy, Zeke. This is game 5 for today.
Yeah.
This is the last one for Europe for this weekend. And this is what I'm talking about. Tinny, get in there, mix it up, make somebody very sad, take their loot. All right.
That's right. It's time to box, Tinny. Let's see it. Come on.
There we go.
There he goes. He's boxing. He's boxing up. Yep. No, I meant like actual, like with your fist, Tinny. Not like one by one.
He's not. I don't think you can do that in this game, Zeke. Zeke, if you played Fortnite
Pickaxe is out, Tinny. Let's go. Walk up and box him.
Everybody land hotel, jump in the pool there, and let's fight it out.
Man, you know, so Lupo, how do you feel about the circle ending here? I personally, it's difficult for me when I have to like deal with trees. Right?
What do you have against trees, Zeke?
Well, so the thing is...
Are you a treeist? That's not a thing, but are you one?
Here's the thing, Lupo, is when you're building into trees, they have like a set height, and when you build too high up at them, they essentially like keep you from building, right? Because like you can build into them, but they're literally like things that are keeping you from moving forward. You can get stuck in the branches, they cut your line of sight because you can't see through them.
They can get rather frustrating if you're not used to playing around them. Now, the other opportunity you have there, though, is that's a ton of wood resource that you can just farm up, man.
Fair.
Trees are fantastic for that. Smack the trees, chat, every time you can. Okay, big smiles, smack the trees. Now, he must have something. Maybe they're doing some remodeling here. I'm not sure. Maybe he's a hired contractor, but he was taking the floors out, the wood paneling there. Maybe they're replacing it, getting some nice linoleum.
No, Lupo, he moved in. He said, I don't like this floor right here. We got to replace all this.
Oh!
Finds Veinless.
Man, these clingers every time. Takes Veinless out, secures himself in elimination, goes back inside, decides maybe it's time to watch some TV, not necessarily engage your opponents. And Tinny and Dan, I don't think they can relate to that because they are in lonely. Not feeling lonely. You got multiple targets up here. The clingers coming out yet again. A lot of players using those. They just kind of drop them on the wall, shoot the wall out, get the explosion off, the bounce pad, aggressive gameplay. I literally asked for it. Tinny's clearly listening. Get in there. Get in there. Wow. Well done. Secures the elimination on Archangel. And I will say that the glasses that he wears look fantastic on him.
They really do.
Snipe shot.
I appreciate how aggressive Tinny is being right now because you called it out yourself. You know, we want to see this aggression.
And it's a smart way to play. Now, How often do you see a gingerbread man wielding a drum gun? I don't think it happens too often. At least not in real life.
Real life, right.
When I make gingerbread cookies, I often don't put a drum gun in the gingerbread man's
Wait, you
hands.
don't make an additional side cookie that is a tiny little drum gun?
Drum gun. Now I want to. Somebody do that. Take a picture of it. Tag me on Twitter. And do hashtag Summer Skirmish.
Very important.
I want to see that.
Also send them to us. We'd like to taste them. They're probably delicious.
I could go for a cookie right now, is all I'm saying. Right?
Lupo, we are finally we're down to the last 13 players.
And Tinny's sitting on 5 eliminations of his own. Now, the other side of that, though, is that there's no 6th game or 11th game for the weekend for Europe, so this is the last one. Tinny's got to make every elimination count.
Right.
There's no wrecking ball to earn. There's no kingpin. It's already established. You got to just push and get crazy.
But it's okay.
Shots.
Dan Huzzle's down, but it's okay. So here we go.
Down, Roma.
That's 6 eliminations now for Tinny.
That multiplier that...
Lupo, and they're in the store. They're in the next circle.
They're in an excellent position. You think that's streamer perks, or you think they just got lucky? Who knows? Who knows? Who really knows? Nobody, right? Except for them.
Reckons
more rainbow keyboard, by the way. I'm loving every single one of those.
So the Vic and Skyart are here alive as well, and they have high ground.
Somebody's stuck in a little brick box out there. Feels bad. Maybe he just wanted to be your neighbor. Maybe he needs a cup of sugar. You ever think of that?
Oh gosh, grenades.
Does not matter. Just drop the nades in. Avalon goes down. Avalon, evil one.
Evil one.
Evil one. Avalon.
Yeah. Avalon.
Evil one.
I think it's evil one.
I believe it's evil one.
What I mean, Lupo, what are they supposed to do in this situation, right? Like, what is the play here? What's the next step? How do you try and secure this win?
Oh, Zeke, they're going to want to try and not get eliminated and also stay alive and probably win. If that's the best way to win is to win. So if they put that strategy in and really utilize the ability to not lose that they might have, they can win.
I mean, couldn't have said it better myself.
I want you to know that every time I say something like that, he really does have a look on his face that he's just dumbfounded that I say things like that.
I mean, it's just so insightful, all the knowledge you have. You know?
Wow, Lupo, you're so forward-thinking. I didn't realize I should just not lose.
That's why I lose my games. I think, can I lose here? And then I lose.
Zeke, you want to just win and then LOL and also forehead in chat, please. Thank you. Tinny and Dan still just established.
But look, Lupo, they don't have heals. They have shields, which is fine.
Zeke, who needs heals when you have a legendary compact SMG? That thing spits bullets.
Wait. Going back to things you taught me, if I don't take damage, I don't need shields and or health.
Exactly.
Lupo, I get it.
You're learning, Zeke. You're ready to. You're almost a pro player.
I'm evolving, Lupo.
Tinny and Dan,
I think my final form.
The plan here is just tap out opponent structure, see if you can maybe get him to take some fall damage. Now, the other side of it, though, is look at Tinny's HP. 10. That's not a lot, man. You take a little bit of fall damage, and that might be it for you.
How are these shots not connecting?
So now they have to make a choice.
I don't know if you heard that. Dan was questioning how the shots weren't connecting. Turns out you do, in fact, have to hit your opponent, which is a tough one. I forget that, too, sometimes. It's okay. Hopefully he can remedy the situation.
So this is Tinny still. This is his teammate, Dan Hizzle, up top. He just wants to bring fries to the world and share
that bunny rabbit with fries, man.
This is actually a toy at the Durburger. True story. So if you go to the Durburger and you ask for a kid meal,
is it like a squeaky toy, or like can you take the fries out?
No, it's like one thing, but it's a squeaky toy. Yeah, it's like a stress ball.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Stop by your local Durburger.
Too?
The double royale with cheese and jalapeno.
Yeah, we have some aggressive, a little bit of flying right there. He just looked like a flying squirrel on his way in, trying to. Said, no, thank you, bunny rabbit with fries. I'll pass.
Oh, man, they just have to find heals right now, Lupo. That's all they got to find.
We have a lot of structures, a lot of towers going up. 8 left. Dan's got one. Tinny, I think, still sitting on 5 or 6.
That was Peekaboo.
Catches Peekaboo down below. Teammate might be right nearby. There he is. The shots.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
10 HP.
Not like this.
Gets the Elam of Peekaboo.
Yep.
Somebody just placed a trap. Be very careful.
SK's up top.
Don't get knocked.
Not like this. C4. Wait, was that Tinny? Is this Tinny right here?
Pushes.
It was.
Is indeed.
He eliminates Tinny.
Excellent push there.
Dan's got to be somewhere down below.
Team all the way to the bottom. The shotgun's going out of the trap. Look out for the trap. Shooting the trap out just in case. You don't want to get caught off guard by that. 5 players left.
Okay, nice.
Time to go for up. Time for everybody to hide at the bottom. Build those little boxes. Sneak around, guys.
5 players left, Lupo.
Especially with an outfit like that. Very sparkly.
Yeah. So look, Dan is still alive. He's still very high up there. There's another duo.
Still a bunny rabbit. But he's got to move now. Does not have bounce pad select. He's got the spike traps.
I think he does
launch
have.
Pad.
Oh.
He's switching around.
He's
looking.
doing the Lupo, which is hide in the tree.
Hey, man.
Just hang up top.
It's a legitimate strategy, okay?
It is.
He's trying to drop in, get above this opponent who's trying. You saw the ramp up. He did get caught off guard a little bit there. It looks like his opponent has a top down.
Oh.
Now puts the spike down and edits him out. Tries to go for the spike kill. Doesn't matter. Gets the elimination anyway. The spike, an excellent. It was a wonderful spike trap placement. I will say that. That was very fast. Tried to edit his opponent down on top of him.
I believe so. Tinny had 6 elims.
He did.
They have 9 elims on the board
out of their minds right now. And so
Yeah,
4 players left. What, 1v2?
I think it's 1v1.
Because there's a pair at the bottom still. Very sparkly outfits from before.
Yep.
Still alive all the way to the bottom. This aggressive bunny rabbit dropping down. Does a little... The angle.
They find one. That's the Vic.
Vic goes down.
So 1v1v1.
Dan is playing absolutely out of his mind.
Oh, he finds
Let's go! What a play! Comes away with 6 of his own eliminations. They just put up crazy numbers.
12 points on the board for the final game?
You don't question a bunny rabbit that has fries strapped to its back. Let me tell you. All right, if I've learned anything today, if you see a bunny with fries, just don't. Just don't. Listen, here's all my gear. Okay, I'm going to move on, and you just do your thing. I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was like that.
Wow, let's go back and check out the final moments from game number 5 from Europe. Wow.
This is what the drop down. He's got such a clean angle, gets the Vic, and then sees the last 2 fighting, and what the ultimate third party. Literally the last 3 players left. And he says, "I will take both eliminations, please."
Wow.
Got him.
If he had been any higher, he would have taken fall damage.
Oh my
10
gosh.
HP, Lupo.
10 HP. That's 9 more HP than you even need, Zeke. All you need is 1.
Just 1
right?
HP.
All you need is 1.
Don't get shot and click people in the head, and that's how you win games.
That's all I'm saying, man. He listens, obviously.
Wow. Let's check out the highlights coming in from match number 5. What an unbelievable game.
It is the crazy plays. It's the aggressive gameplay. It's the jump shotgunning. Look at this. You got Lolito out here pulling 2 eliminations with literally just a legendary heavy shotgun and a single like magazine of shells, and that's it. You have some crazy snipes. Kronval hitting this one on the sneaky bridge troll as they're trying to sneak away. We're talking about the bounce pads earlier and the clingers. This combination plays are so insane. And Tomo and Eric, they had the Kingpin, the 3 times multiplier, and they did an excellent job. Early game, they got caught off guard, but it can kind of always be anybody's game. Yep, it can always be anybody's game, and I love that about Fortnite. It's just so much fun. Yeah, Tinny and these 2. This is where it started for Tinny too. He gets the sneaky one underneath, pushes up on top of the tower, says, "No. That's my friend, Gingerbread Man. Go away." Nice try. And then Dan clutches up the game. This trap, 6 eliminations. The trap drop. It didn't connect, but it was beautiful. Yeah. And that's all that matters sometimes, man. And the end here, the final 3 closing out. Oh man, feels good. And I mean, like you said, he comes down and finds the perfect third party. PogChamp. Man, Lupo, what was been your favorite moment from that game right there? Honestly, right there at the end that was insane. Yep. He took the almost trap play with the edit to drop the opponent in, gets the elimination, and then says, "Listen, I want all these last 3. They're mine. All right. I don't care what anybody else says. They're mine. They're mine." And gets them. For you guys at home, what have you thought so far of the action? These 5 games have been amazing. Hit us with that hashtag Summer Skirmish. Were your predictions right? Send us your favorite moments. Talk about Lupo. Talk about the format. What have you thought? We want to have a conversation with you guys. So please send those tweets our way. Do it. We also have some community clips lined up that you've already sent. So let's take a look at those together and relive some of the favorite moments of the day. Really interested in any discounts on porcelain right now.
Yeah.
I know you've been looking. A new throne for you, you know.
Dude, they have a great special there at Flush right now. It is buy one, get 3 free. I'm not even kidding. Stop by Flush.
That many toilets?
You never know. You know, you just put them in storage and then that's it.
Just in case.
You head over to the container side of the map and you store them in the containers, man.
I don't think anyone actually does that.
I mean,
I don't think that's true in the
no,
slightest.
no one does that.
But
oh god,
Dan and Tinny out here. See if they can clean up just one more. Yep, and there it is.
Ooh,
Flush down there. For any semblance of new toilets.
Don't tell people, Lupo.
Back over here, Gotaka McLeod. Looks like we're not alone. 84.
They eliminate Warchi, and I believe that means Dalo has also been eliminated, so they are now out of the first game.
McLeod's not looking too hot here. A little under what? Oh, right on 60 HP actually.
Do you think he should use the grenade launcher? Just fire a
structure down?
Yeah, just fire at least one grenade, right?
Either that or Gotaka's got to get in a position he can kind of put suppressive fire, and that's why he's building up above. Both teammates are there, and Gotaka's getting involved.
Oh, wow, what a
one knock.
So that other player has like maybe, 10 HP? Yeah, okay.
Almost on the nose. Well done.
Almost on the nose. Definitely some awesome moments. Thank you guys for sending those in. Lupo, you ready?
I'm ready.
After this match, let's take a look at the standings and see where players fell. So right there at the top. What? Okay.
They actually pulled it off. Dan and Tinny secured 6 apiece, 12 elimination points. And Eric and Tomo had the 3 times multiplier from Kingpin from the game before and also got 12. That's absolutely ridiculous.
And I think this is a testament and speaking specifically toward how these players show up. Dan and Tinny did not have a multiplier. They literally put 12 elims on the board. But Eric and Tomo had that multiplier, and they said, look, we're going to utilize this, and we're also going to place very high on the leaderboards. Unbelievable play coming out from a wide variety of players. And honestly, the leaderboard looks different than what we saw before.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I mean, even right here, this is 1 through 16. We'll see the rest as we keep going. There's just such a solid spread of elimination points across the entire board. I love that everybody is coming away with at least one. You gotta feel good about that. Now, you might not get one every single time. Maybe there's a game or two where you have 0, but you have to remember too, because of the layout, the format for this, things are a little different than what they have been in the past, and that means every single game's a fresh start.
Yep.
Every single game's a fresh start.
How have you enjoyed that format?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful because people don't. There's no reason to get demoralized.
Right.
You won't ever see people go, "Oh man, we're so far behind," and I know that feeling, Zeke. I know that feeling.
Okay.
It feels bad, but this is an opportunity for everybody to get to just every game go all in. Do everything they can to try and get as many eliminations as possible and put on a good show. So now that might have been the last game for Europe for today, but we're not done for the weekend.
Nope.
We're not done for the Twitch Rivals event in general. So here you go. 2 p.m. Pacific. Everybody, look at your wristwatch, all right? Check the time. That's when North America's second set of 5 games happens, and then we repeat the same schedule August 24th, August 25th. Europe and North America. 2 more sets of 5, both those days, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, man.
And we're only halfway through the day today.
Whoa. Any final thoughts before we sign off for this half of the day?
Indeed. I want to see you dye your hair pink.
Okay. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed the action coming in from Europe. We will see you guys in just a little bit. We hope you have an awesome few hours.
Be here.
Be here. We'll see you then.
Be here. If you're not here, I'll know. All right.
No.
I won't really, like I said, but someone will. I'll tell your mother to remind you, all right? Be here.
Be here.
Mais vous êtes allé chercher le multiplicateur pour sa team. Oui.
It is something really huge, man. But we just need to go high.
I still got 2 nades. We need to still kill.
And oh my god, man, what?
And just shoot. You ready? Let's go. Bro, look at me. This is hot stuff, baby.
Another one, push. This guy's under me somewhere. Got him, let's go, baby.
Nice, good job, let's go.
We got a 10 kill win, that's literally like, that's just 10k right there.
God, let's go, baby.